Goodbye, wine. Goodbye, wine. Ah, okay. Let's see. Oh! Okay. Yay! I'm going to try playing first. Let me play first, okay? Click to begin. Okay. Do you know this game? Huh? Do you know this game, everyone? Ah! No! Wait, okay. I got it. Wait, no, you can't see the full screen. Ah! I'm trying to play this game. Wait! I want you to see my high score. Whoa! No! No! No, the computer! You know Pong? Do you know Pong? No! It's a classic. I know. My first game. Because I am old. Yay!
Terkejut Terkejut terkejut. Aku just tengok ni ya.
I can play games.
Okay, wait.
Okay.
Wait.
Wait.
Here we go. That's a comfortable
I'm
microphone
good
level.
at video games. No, I'm not. How old? I am.
Okay.
My age is no.
My age is no.
Forever. My age is forever. Forever, Sai.
So let's stop that and do a start warm up lah. Dapat gayanya, bos aku dah masuk, semua dah masuk. Dia orang semua tengah warm up. There's a perfect time for me to warm up as well, I guess. What we do, Lin, yang kau cakap kat WhatsApp? What must you do? You don't need to do anything, brother. Abaikan je. Selagi tak ada hate comment yang melampau macam zaman Rise of Kingdom dulu. I'm still good. I'm still good. Dulu masa Rise of Kingdom dulu, bapak lah seronok dulu di komennya. Dia seronok. Itu confirm seronok. Tak ada orang ke? Tak ada orang. Where is everyone? Where is everyone? How did I survive that? Nampak bro. Nice joke. Dah masuk dah. Guys, dah masuk dah guys. Dah masuk dah. I have a feeling this will happen. I seriously have a feeling this will happen. But itulah. Esok mula tournamentnya. So macam mana? Biar je lah. It's fine. Everything is fine. Ow. That actually hurt. Ya, sebenarnya viewer tak suka iklan, lagi-lagi iklan yang cringe. Well, dia orang tak tahu yang iklan macam tu dia kasih rezeki. Itu rezeki aku terdapat. Literally jadi aku kena Phantom kan? Oh, okay. Terus dia orang suruh aku. Oh wow. Tengok ni. Dia orang suruh aku training pakai ni, because I'm going to be their scouter. Trying my best to learn the gun. So I will not be as useless Scott boy. Yeah. Jay pun sendiri cakap, okay, this one is supposed to be. Siapa? Ada orang jalan. Alah. Tak ada, okay. Kenapa rasa macam tak ada orang? Ow. Okay ada. Aku still jalan tengok lantai ke? Rasa macam aku dah tak buat sangat dah. Rasa macam tak buat, tapi yelah, kita tak boleh nak cakap apa tu, judgekan diri sendiri. Aku tak kerti one tap lah. Aku serius tak kerti one tap. I know sepatutnya kalau betul-betul kalau sepatutnya untuk training, aku kena pakai apa dia? Desert Eagle tu, Sheriff dia. But my aim is shit, brother. My aim is shit. Orang tak gerak pun aku tak dapat. Yeah, I'm bad. Not going to do that. Yang ni pun aku still tak dapat. Ni pun masih aku tak kerti spray dia sangat. One angle. Oh. Goals. Finally, I'm in B. Ow. Mod as usual. I want that kill. Telinga kanan aku. Wait, kuat sangat ke? Ada yang terlalu kuat ke? Wait, is the audio okay? Audio. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Aku tak unlock dia lagi ya. I really want to. Bully sniper tu padu gila. But it's not as nice as CSGO lah. CSGO, aku lagi suka CSGO punya op. Yang ni boleh sedap, but I feel like base dia tinggi sikit kot dengan CSGO. I feel like that's the case. Dia tunggu. Okay, trigger kiri pula. Let's try. I'm going to die instantly, brother. 50-50. Tak ada ke? I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Sorry. Nope. So bad. Aim aku macam tai. Kalau tu tak buat bodoh. Asal aku reload. Dash tak perlu reload. So ni nanti live kat Facebook ke kat mana? And hi again. Hello. So ini akan live kat Facebook. Kat Facebook nanti. Aku akan share kat WhatsApp group aku and Facebook aku sekali. So yeah, hope for the best. Ada sebab kenapa aku try hard dengan tournament ni, but I will not tell you guys yet. Itu aku buat vlog nanti lah. Ow. What up? Welcome to the stream. Kenapa tak headshot terus? Ada orang kerja. Ada. Oh shit, Team JM. Holy crap, bro. Is this the real JM? This is the real JM? The real JM? God damn, the real JM. Aish. My head hurts. Loh, mau nak bunuh dah bagi teleport. Yeah, that's my sponsor team. Holy crap. Yeah, how you guys doing, man? How you guys doing, brother? Macam mana JM? Masih hidup lagi ya? Aku tak boleh. Aku tak. Yeah. Damn, son. I'm actually quite surprised. Happy as well. Asal aku tengok kanan. My CS skills tak boleh nak transfer ke sini because I don't have any skills kat CSGO. I I don't have anything. So nanti bila aku dah masuk dalam Discord group untuk aku dengan bos aku, not going to see the chat much. Kalau aku mati aku tak tahu cakap apa. I'm not going to see the chat much. Aku akan cakap dengan dia orang je lah. Because yeah, tomorrow is our last our tournament day, and try our best again. Aku esok bukan dia kosong-kosong je. I actually have something to do. Ada satu lagi. Nice. Dia menang tu. Kasih aku satu op kill, like a legit op. Okay, jom aku masuk Discord. Hello.
Hello.
Hello there.
Oh, hello there. Deal damage, first blood in a round. Okay, the mission is simple enough. Oh, is this the new skin? Ion. I don't know. Not sure. Tak ada yang macam cantik sangat. Personally lah. Aku rasa pelik pasal moncong ni macam tu. That's it. Oh my god. Dude, this is literally Dude, this is still seriously apa nama dia? Assassin's Creed / Holo. Hello. I say hello. Holo. Hello punya knife. What the fuck? Okay, this is nice though. Dude, the knife. Wait, let me try to Google for you guys. Oh. Not really the same, but nak sama jugalah. See, nampak tak yang atas ni? Yang atas ni dengan kat bawah tu tak sama kan? See tu tak sama. That's awesome. Okay, let's just gak ada lane apa-apa. Good luck untuk tournament ni. Thank you so much We do Minecraft bang, 1 Jawa. Selepas tournament ni aku akan lebih fokus pada Minecraft lah. Right now because tournament ni aku lebih serious sedikit. So aku banyak fokus untuk game ni lah. Literally aku bangun pagi aku main game ni, bila rehat aku main game ni, tengah malam aku main game ni. So tu je. What's up Pika? What's up brother? Welcome to the stream. Pada hater semua dah keluar ke?
Ace from a singularity still is fucking king.
Huh?
Ace from a singularity, the effects is still the best.
Oh, is it different?
Yeah, it's different
For these skins, they have different ones. Especially you have to unlock the effects for those bot skins and stuff. Because each kill sounds different.
Lala, asal kau dekat sini Lala. Aku kena mute dulu pasal aku pun nampak komen kau masuk. Lala. Weh, siapa yang tak sub ke Lala, pergi sub Lala sekarang, cause he's an awesome dude. Let me time out dia jap. Tak Lala. Kau masih ada conference tak? After 5 tu. Pukul apa lah trauma dia? Alah, aku tadi dua lah. Dia tengah warm up, so I'm going to warm up as well. Weh, aku dead channel lah. Really? Aku dapat kau tengah comment sekarang ni. Kau boleh hidupkan balik the Lala montage kau tu. Montage. Kita baca orang Melayu montage. Bon tauge. She like this. Aku suka pula letak microphone tinggi macam ni.
Let that phoenix run his mouth. We'll shut them up soon enough.
Baik hidupkan adik aku yang lama tidur ni. Oh, lama tak on ke? Ada age tak? Don't worry, it's fine. I always make dick jokes. Wow, okay, dia teleport terus. Fine. PJJ bro. Lol.
Blinded.
Got one blinded.
Spike planted.
Damn, son. Heal. Sakit. Tengok HoloLens ke?
One enemy
Ya,
remaining.
aku tengok HoloLens ni. Jangan flash aku. Oh, thank you. Thank you for not. Lol. Ambil. Tengok HoloLens ke bro? Tengok juga. Actually sekarang aku tengah tengok apa namanya?
Relax. Let's do it again.
Aku tengah tengok sebenarnya. Hex. Damn, it's my favourite gun. Hex. Console auto aim on. Oh wait, macam mana on? Alamak, macam mana itu CSGO. Macam mana nak buat kat sini? Not good. Mori by high class, of course. Dude, aku join membership tau. Jangan main-main tau. I'm a full week now. Oh damn. Yep. Ui. Kepala bana high class. It is high class. Dude, Mori ni kau jangan main-main. Dia apa tu, nombor satu siapa? Siapa nama dia? Billboards. Number 1 billboards ya. What?
One enemy remaining. 30 seconds left.
Oh, ada orang kat situ. Masuk. Oh man, that looks nice. Polo shit. Well, kalau kau tak suka, it's fine.
Last round in the
I mean, it's
half.
fine kalau kau tak
Look
suka.
your enemy in the eye. It helps with accuracy.
Top song carrot ah. Of course, man. Of course, it's Hololive. I'm happy whatever happens to Hololive. So macam Project Melody or masa tu oh yeah, I forgot I need to hold on. Forgot about that. Wait, no.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Ayah. Asal end Hololive high tier. I mean, it's not about high tier Holo EN ke tak. Aku follow semua orang. Even kalau aku cakap high tier, is this one. Wait, kau tak nampak?
Switching sides.
This one.
Enjoy your stay here.
Risu.
Usually we don't serve dinner.
Risu is like my favorite from Holo ID. That's like my seriously my favorite Holo ID. Holo JP is going to be Botan. So all three yang for me is favorite from each region, aku subscribe kat diorang. Itu that's literally like my favorite lah. Oh, tak ada.
Get out of my way.
Lol.
One enemy remaining.
Lol. Lol.
Still in sight.
Lol. Oh boleh. Thank you for telling me. Tadi lagging kan. I'm sorry guys. I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
Match point.
Oh god. Why? Areas ke Odin ke aku tak suka. Dia tak habis warm up lagi ke? Nampak ya? Overlay. Thank you for telling me. Sayangnya Project Melody aku dah tak boleh support dah pasal mahal sangat.
Blinded.
So it's a 1v1. 1v1 doesn't make you a good player.
Hawk out.
Enemy spotted.
I hate this gun. Fucking hate this gun, man.
In sight.
Tinggi sangat tu. Bawah sikit. Around here. Default. Oi, api betul sebelah aku siap. Serius sebelah aku siap. Oh, apa yang nampak kan?
Last player standing.
Are?
Done. My ult ready. They will cower.
Are?
Hello.
Are?
Hello.
Hello? Aku rasa dia sempat tu. Ya, dia sempat. Mata faster. What? So mod, you need to work overtime today. So just remember the rules. Remember the rules and just have fun. Oh, Joe is here as well. Nice, more ada. We can start soon.
Hunt.
Clearing out.
Nice.
Joke's over. You're dead. Come on, let's go.
Oh wow.
I've got your trail.
Uh-oh. Soto. Chaos.
My boy's gone.
Planet.
Chaos.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, never mind. I did nothing.
Attackers win.
Ding. Aku dah siap mission ni. What? Rasa aku siap to this mission. So I need another 39 kills and about 3 more games. Okay. Can do.
Alright, can we like fucking do something? Because everyone's like just sitting around doing nothing.
Oh, I was waiting for you guys. Okay, let me join.
I see you there available. I'm deathmatch. I can leave anytime, bro.
Ah, okay.
I'm doing deathmatch because there's no one doing anything.
I just finished aim lab, sorry.
Ooh, aim labs. Never tried that before.
Yeah,
So apa tu ni, aku dah ada dengan team aku. So I'm sorry kalau aku tak banyak baca komen.
it's quite tiring actually. If you do a proper training, it's like, oh.
Oh really?
Jason.
Makan ubat ke?
Taking shit ke? Massaging your grandma.
Oh,
Giving her a sponge bath.
grandma massaging him.
Gonna feel some.
Yeah, okay.
Girlfriend, some water.
Jason.
I need some water.
I know. I'll call him on Discord.
Oh, boleh kejut ke macam tu? J. Oh, Lala is on the stream. J pergi ambil water. He going to get some water. Sup, Matt? Teruk sangat British aku ni. Sup, Matt?
Don't forget to subscribe to twitch.tv/.
Jahat gila. Yes.
I just came back for the plug.
Yes,
No,
up
I'm not
to.
streaming today.
Oh, really?
No, not today.
This is my diary, and episode 2 was like the worst episode.
Lin, if you don't put that in the compilation, I don't know what to do.
What?
That is comedy gold, man.
What? The rage thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm going to use it. Some people say you need to be cringe about your rage so that you will not do it again. In my brain, I was like, damn, that's a good highlight video. I'm a
Okay.
horrible human being. I'm a horrible human being.
What, the guy not picking away?
That fella giving his grandma massage for sure.
Eh, no lah. The grandma give him massage.
Oh.
Again, we are horrible human being. The report is done. Tadi aku beli vinyl sticker for my PC. Finally, it arrived, but it's too small. Oh, biasa. Tak nampak lah. Literally ada macam sejengkal sebelah kanan, sejengkal sebelah kiri. Kecil sangat, patut aku beli sampai besar lepas tu. Oh damn, my radiant and riot points is 125.
Huh? 125? Do you have any skins?
I don't buy skins. I only have battle pass.
Oh. Well, you have the skins from the battle pass, right?
Yeah, only battle pass. Yeah.
Do you have a phantom skin?
Phantom. Yes. The apa yang warna hijau tu?
Huh?
Serenity
Yeah.
Phantom. The battle pass thingy.
Go buy yourself the Ion Phantom lah. Tak suka ke? Not nice ah.
Dude, the knife macam Halo punya knife tu.
No, you just buy the Phantom only lah.
Phantom only. That's a Phantom only.
You open the collection, you can select the gun.
Oh my
and
god,
you
this
just
is
buy
Phantom?
the white dildo.
Actually, itu benda first yang aku tengok pasal the end.
Yep.
Yep. I'm not going to see dicks every time I play this game, so. Cantik lah pula dia reload dia.
Yep.
What the hell? Actually looks nice. Oh, literally semua finisher baru hilangkan the character from the map. Okay.
Yeah.
Kalau 1,700 berapa ringgit? Oh no, Joe, don't do this to me.
What? That's what I've been doing. I don't buy packs. There's only one set I haven't bought. I just pick and the guns I like and I buy.
Okay, Valorant 177 1775. Kalau aku top up RM50 1650. Cukup tak? Ngam-ngam.
No, wait.
Yeah, because aku ada
60 ringgit is 1,009 mah.
Lynn, don't bother buying. Just use your Radiant Knight with all these skins inside the Battle Pass. You can upgrade, you can change the color.
Jay come back immediately. Don't buy skins.
I'm just saying, if you are saying like, oh, they're just burning a hole in your pocket, and you said you got the Battle Pass, well then why don't you get the other skin colors lah? So like the Surge series, the ones in the Battle Pass, those
Yeah,
ones
but
you can use your Radiant Knight, man.
Yeah, for like.
Oh ya ke? Itu boleh guna ni. Okay.
Classic.
Bucky,
Oh yeah, Bucky.
Sheriff,
Sheriff.
Stinger.
No, I don't think I have it yet.
We just go to custom game first, or like.
Sheriff, you have to finish the fucking Battle Pass, man.
Oh, he said the last is it? Okay.
Yeah, Bucky.
Oh, you see all the pink color
Yeah, that one you can
ones?
change the colors.
Those ones you
Oh,
can
yeah, it
change
is the
to
end.
3 different colors.
That's the Sheriff. Sheriff and Classic looks almost the same. I like it.
Really? Okay. Can we just go in the custom game and just start discussing?
Let's
Okay.
go.
I miscalled him earlier, but then he.
Sorry, I had
Oh,
the thing
he's
again.
Yeah,
Go.
the granny massaging, is it?
No,
Okay.
no, my
So send or split?
Play
Which
it.
one first?
Yesterday we were playing horrible. I played horrible.
Okay, so
split.
since split is freshest in the mind, then we'll do that.
wait, I need to rest my arm a bit
Well,
From all the
Yeah,
massaging.
we'll just be discussing.
No.
Playing.
because I had the thoracic cut syndrome or something.
What?
It made my whole
What?
arm numb.
thoracic
The
arm.
fuck?
What the hell is that?
The one that I told you, Jay, before this.
The
Oh.
pinching.
I don't know what syndrome is that. Wait,
Sounds like an aggressive masturbation problem.
can you not fucking joke about it? My whole arm is in fucking pain.
Right arm.
Right and left.
Wow.
What is
It's
it
not
called?
pain, but it's numb.
No
But you-
feeling.
Yeah, but it'll go away like after 2-3 minutes or so.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Yeah,
But-
I'm trying to Google what's the problem, how to fix it.
No, I need to go physical therapy. I checked with the doctor.
Yeah.
Even if it
Damn.
calls for sacrifice. My ultimate is ready.
Alright, so
Okay, so is this confirmed the lineup that we're gonna bring? So Joe, you'll always be bringing Cypher, is it?
yeah, I
Okay.
I
Then
don't
let,
feel like I
then
can
let's
get
just
enough
then let's just go with what we have here then.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so in general, let's start with attack because that's harder.
Okay.
I mean, attack in general, there's only a few ways. There's only 3 ways. Usually we have a lot more options. That's why it's very difficult on this map. They can like watch mid and everything. I think what we saw last night. Sometimes we can get through, sometimes we can't get through. It depends on how much utility also that they use and how many people they're playing. Because generally they could have like 2 people in heaven. They can have 1 in vent and then they can combine and then you still have like 1 or flanking either from B main or from A main as well, which is issues up. So in general, we have to be kind of picky how we want to do it, but we should be keeping things as fresh as possible. It's still difficult to do because there's only 3 places. But I think you could see from yesterday's games, even if we're not planning to take a site, we might still put someone at garage. We might still put someone at A main, right? Because at the end of the day, we want to either contest the orbs or, just poke and prod, So keep them honest, So that means they can't just stack up so many people all in mid that we're suffocated and overwhelmed by utility. I think whatever it is, Lynn, you play around here all the time. On attack, you can either swing towards B if you're needed to help Merv, or you can help push mid with us, and then flash into mailroom or flash into tower. Once we're in mailroom, then you flash up here. And when you flash up here, you flash at least this deep. No, you can't do it through there.
cannot do
You
that,
have to do it at least where I am. Because you have to be, the orb has to be able to see if anyone is there.
Okay.
So remember, above head height.
Feeling sight.
No,
That's too high?
not. That's not what I meant.
Here.
You shoot it. You toss it from here, man, to where I'm
To
standing.
where you are standing. Okay.
Cutting their vision.
This is too high.
Feeling sight.
Yeah, I mean, something like that, lah. So you do it just as we're about to push through. It will catch anyone who's there on stairs, right?
Okay.
So that will be making it okay. Is Jason listening?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, all right. So that's of course the ideal way that we want to push. I would say that pushing through vents is not always a good idea unless like there's only 1 guy watching vents and then we have like 3 guys and can overwhelm him kind of thing. But otherwise, in general, the takes are generally towards B, and it can be a combination of going through heaven or heaven and garage. It's very rare that what we want to do is just push through garage onto site. Okay. Chances are, if we're going to do anything here but not in mid, it's because we're putting enough pressure on B that they think that we're doing a B take, or 1 guy threatens getting onto the B site, and then the rest are all at A, and then they all push into A.
Cover going out.
So that's an option. And usually, like myself as the Raze, I know I can bait out a lot of that sometimes, depending on what is at B. If there's a Killjoy or a Cypher, usually there's always utility. Either there's a turret on the stack boxes, just on the inside, or there will be Cypher tripwires, things like that. So these ones I can use my blast pack or just peek inside to just quickly kill them. So once some of that utility is gone, the enemy usually gets a little bit panicky. So they might wait more people there. So that's something that we can keep in mind if we want to. make an A push. Okay.
We just walk through a B push, B tech.
So okay. So I guess like the average B take, we might only have a residual
Here.
player. What does that mean? That means it's only like a leftover player might go through garage. The rest will go through mid. You know?
Something like a
It
lurker.
depends. It depends. It's not necessarily a lurk. He's the secondary push. The main
Here.
push comes through heaven.
Okay.
Then this guy pushes through
There.
garage while everyone on site is distracted, and he can get the crossfire. Okay. So that's the general idea there. But otherwise here, if we're playing default, so default our standard play, if we don't say anything special, we would generally have at least 3 or 4 people in mid. Okay. So we would usually want to contest from both sides. So some from sewer side and some from this side. Reason why we do that is because if there's a race playing in fucking vents, they could easily just toss out a nade right at the start.
Oh, okay.
And then that would be an issue. So we have to be careful of utility. Not only can it be tossed there, they can also toss it over here as well, you know, and then it can be kind of dangerous. So that's something that have to keep in mind. So main thing in mid, we always have the advantage in terms of being able to dump more utility and get more people shooting at the same target at once here. So we need to bait out utility. Sometimes people smoke a lot. If they have a sage, which is common on this map, then they'll wall here. Then our main thing is to make sure that we destroy at least 1 or 2 sections of the wall. You know, make it so that they can't rely on the wall to slow us down. Because if they put up a wall here and we don't shoot it, they can play closer to site on either side. So what that means is that you know, it's harder if we're all going for an A push. If we're all going for a B push, it's going to be hard. So if there's a sage on their side, we kind of have to send at least one person to mid every single round. Just to destroy the wall. That's to keep them honest. Because the moment that we don't have anyone there, they know either it's a B take or they know it's an A take. So that's something that we keep in mind if we're playing against Sage. But otherwise, in general, you know, it's keeping them guessing. It's like, you know, Ascent, you have the retractable doors. If you're going retake, you always destroy them. You always destroy them, even if you're not planning to go through them. It's because then they have another angle or another avenue pathway to be careful of, right? So that's something that we got to keep in mind. So anyways, standard take, we bait out utility. We make sure that they've run out of smokes. The Raze use her boomba, use the nade, everything. Okay, then we can be pretty safe that we can get through. Now, we only have a couple of flashes, or rather 2 people with flashes here. So we got 2 options. We got Paranoia and we got the Leer. I would say the Leer, the first one, probably is useful when you're here, Lin. And then you toss it inside mailroom. No, well, I mean you do it from behind here. Yes.
Okay.
No, I mean you don't. Yeah, but I would suggest you just do it here. Do it here because you're closer. Because you're closer. Okay. After you toss it, you'll follow whoever it is pushing here, right? And then once you're here, this is where you do the second one. The second one up here.
Second one up here. Okay.
Bit higher, but that's the idea. So I don't want you saving Leah for pushing onto site, because I think if we get here, we're in a decent position already that we don't need to worry as much. The main thing is getting up into heaven and getting into mailroom, because you see that first layer, if you toss it out, that already helps us to clear this angle. If someone's playing in here, he's gonna get shot, or rather he's gonna get blinded. And then if we're immediately following here, then that should be the first thing. Clear this corner, push up here, you flash again, and then we're able to clear all this. Someone could hide here away from the Leer, but that's where we have to be careful. If, say, for example, they just shoot it, I mean, hey, we're pushing with 2 or 3 people, right? So we would just storm, trade out, you know? So that would be the general strategy. If, say, for example, Lin is dead or somewhere else, like maybe B, like he's putting pressure, one option that we have also is the Paranoia. So Murph can come from, go here, get ready. Like we have guys stacked up at mid already, like we're peeking into heaven. We know that there could be some people there. So what happens here? One of us pings whether it's Mervin or not, so he can see the level of elevation, and then he will paranoia through. So that goes through the.
Blind.
So do it again.
Yep,
Okay.
Kena.
Yeah.
All the way back.
Try it again. Can you do one more time? I just want to test all the way back here.
Yeah, I'm all the way back to the wall.
Yeah. That's
Yep.
good. That's good. So that gets everyone. That gets everyone here. So all the way up to stairs and behind here. So we got options. So especially if, say for example, yeah, like we said, either Lin is dead or he's somewhere else for some reason, then we got another option, and that's our paranoia. Okay. So that will be kind of the standard take. Now, besides that, there would once we've managed to clear a bit more space, then we can. Usually, I will come up here. I might use my grenade to clear out vents already.
Vents,
But then when I get here, on top of these barrels in mid, usually I will always pop this boombot. It goes all the way up to heaven, so we can follow it all the way.
Oh wow.
So I would suggest that we do not outrun it. Do not outrun it. I notice sometimes, Jason, you run all the way ahead, then we can't do it, or rather, So because it's just like the Lear, right? You're offering a target, them to shoot at it, and then you could just follow behind it, and then you can dash and smoke in their faces, kind of thing. Okay.
Yep.
But in general, I would be always looking to use my grenade if I can. But at the very least, the boombot I'll always try and do this. Okay. So like even as I'm popping out the boombot, that's when Lin, you can already use your Lear from here.
Uh-huh.
Because we combine it together, so we make sure that even if they want to try and hold it, it's going to be as difficult as possible. Okay. So that's the general idea. Merv will generally be using his smoke here. Depends on how fast we can get into heaven. But in general, it would be vents, so we don't have to worry about it. But once we start moving through mailroom, we have to worry about our flank, So
Yeah,
last person.
Normally, before I'll come up here, I'll just throw a cage and then I'll follow. That's normally what I
But
do.
I know. What I'm saying is, we still need the last person up into heaven to be on flank watch.
Yeah.
Either be on flank watch or quickly get into sight with everyone else, if we can get into sight. Because one, the dark cover, and even more so, your cyber cages, they'll run out at some point, and then they can push through. So this is not a permanent measure. It's just to allow us to get up to B heaven.
By time.
Okay. Yes. So you get up to B heaven. Oh, Joe, by the way, I noticed you put your trap here all the time. Put it like as close as you can to the wall, man. It's the best. So okay. Now that's the standard way to get into heaven. So once we're here, now this is already giving us the option, depending on who's here. If Merv is here, then he can, and he has an extra dark cover, he can always get the dark cover here, So no one can just like peek along the corner here. I would do it even further back. Remember how we said about the smokes on the other maps? We want as little space as possible for them to poke through. So, for example, they could. I would do it even less inside, like inside. I think you know what I mean, right? Because like this whole, it should the outer edge of the dark cover should be along here. Yeah. So that if they peek out, instantly they'll get shot. They don't have an angle to work with, and if someone from our side is watching this, they only have to watch in one area, and they will see him the same time, right? Because sometimes this guy can catch you off guard by like holding a weird angle, and then just sidestepping out. So that's if we have that extra one. Otherwise, Joe also can cyber cage, or Jason can also smoke here. Right? So we got a lot of options available to us. Obviously, if I have a grenade, this is also a great place for me to nade out, or I'll just toss out satchel, discourage them from being here. Sometimes I even use my showstopper here as well, because sometimes they don't even hold mailroom. They don't hold heaven. They just fall all the way back and play retake, or they can be playing like back here in CT, and then they just shoot us as we jump down and try and get onto site. So this is also a good place to smoke off if we're up here. So this is another ideal place for like Jason's multiple smokes available. And if we're pushing up here, and say for example we have some guy who's on flank watch in garage, he would start pushing through garage at this point. Because when we're trying to push into site here from heaven, we can the main places that we have to worry about. Well, first place, if we're moving up here onto Raptors, we have to watch ropes, below rope. Okay? This whole area can be dicey. Last night, I was here with the judge. I killed 4 guys. So
Oh,
you
that's
guys
where the
have to be
focus come
careful.
from.
So you don't see as often someone hiding here and hiding there, but it can happen. But the main one is still CT and backside. CT, backside, and pillar. These are the 3 main ones. Okay, so if we do have someone coming from garage, like we have our flank watch, then he can clear out pillar straight away. At the moment that we start moving to B heaven, you'll typically get people starting to move behind pillar, thinking no one's coming from garage. Then our garage player can make sure this is clear. Can also put pressure on the B back so he can't hide right in the corner. He has to be like here, which puts him into a little bit of danger from people coming from heaven. So anyways, if we want to go for a safe plant, we don't know if someone is in heaven or someone's in CT, it's going to be default. Okay? There's no real variation in that. If, say for example, we got plenty of time and or we know that, for example, say it's a 1v1, Merv just teleports over here, after having the spike all the way on the other side, and the other guys confirm on A. He's nowhere on site. My suggestion would be to plant it here. Okay, this is a planting for garage basically. Okay, so what that means is once you plant here, then the guy go run and hide all the way in garage.
So how far can we see it? All the way back?
Because you can't see it directly, but you could say be playing here, just around the corner.
Oh.
Okay? Because if you plant it at default, right, and you say hide here, the guy, he can defuse it with impunity. You have to go all the way up here. If you have to move fast enough, he is going to hear you. He can get off the plant and surprise you, right? But if you plant there, you can walk to a certain extent, and you can see him from all the way here. So you can walk all the way to the bomb and not let him know. Because if you plant there, he still has to check. He still has to check backside. He still has to check CT, depending on where he came from. Right? I don't know. What do you guys think?
I mean, this spot is obviously very good for all of us attackers, because if you let's say if you plant, remember, if you plant, don't face here, you face here, then you automatically the spike will be here, right on ping.
Oh.
When you go to garage, you can just spray through this wall. This wall will hit him.
So
it's not all going through.
Yeah.
But anyways, this basically is just this corner. You look on the mini map, you can see the plantable area, right?
Yep.
The yellow area. So anyways, this one is for a safe plant. Default. This is called default. So if you need to call out the position, if someone's hiding here, you call default. If we have enough time and enough safety, we will plant here. All right? Okay. So I think for us, any garage heavy plays, it would be generally more explosive. We will still have one person at mid for flank watch. Okay, someone will be playing there. to be confirmed on each one.
Mm.
But the main people that are going to be pushing from here, I think generally Omen, Raze will be here, Jet as well
I can do this.
at the very least. So maybe flank watch might still be Joe on the cipher.
Yep.
Okay, so
watch here lah.
he would have a little bit of presence around Ramen Market, that area, and mid. So later on, if they're all pushing onto site, he can still flank around as well through mailroom if he wants to. But if we're doing a garage take, right now, first of all, Omen smokes. The ones which are good here is right on this, because it blocks out the whole of heaven, basically.
No, I have a better one right down here. Wait, hold on. Right down here.
Let me see.
This can still see us.
Uh,
No lah.
You can see a glimpse of me.
Nope.
no, I cannot see anything.
Put it a bit. Try the other one, because it
Oh,
covers
because
more of the
the-
catwalk.
I
It
can't see
covers
anything.
more of the catwalk.
I only see this part. This is the only part I can see. This part I cannot see. Down here I can still see, but yeah, everything else still the same lah.
So
The
this one,
smoke glimpse here.
I feel
Oh,
it.
I can see it from
it
here.
covers a bit more of the catwalk, because anyways, this is not meant for us to gunfight from here, right? It's not meant for us to gunfight. We're supposed to burst onto site and get in. So we already have a few options here.
This one
One,
better.
Lin.
so right now, if they have utility, like we said, like they have a Killjoy or Cypher, my blast pack will usually destroy everything. Okay?
Try
We'll destroy everything. We shoot the turret, straight away burst onto site. It can also be initiated by the Omen, because he can paranoia here or backside. I would say that paranoia, the pillar, is more important, because it'll get everyone. This is wall bangable, so even if someone pops out, we can get them.
Mhm.
If there's a second Omen smoke, we could smoke off CT. We could smoke off CT and smoke off heaven. So once those are there, it's difficult for them to deal with. Jason can dash across the gap, smoke in front as well, so that we can move ahead.
I can do this.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
So yeah, that either your jet dash, if there's a tripwire, you can deal with it. If anything else, and also tripwires, I also can deal with it with the satchel pack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so once we manage to get onto the site, then is of course go straight for the plant. And here, the angles that we always hold is trying to have this crossfire. So one guy in garage, and one guy here in back B. This is because this is the tightest angle. So it doesn't have to be that far, Joe. Just needs to be here, so that if someone goes for the defuse, they're basically gonna get fucked by anyone here.
Yeah.
So the nearest that someone can be is all the way here where Lin is standing.
Okay.
So Joe, you just need to be able to stop someone from peeking out to shoot Lin. So like here, you see the crossfire?
Yep.
So this crossfire is king. If you can avoid it, try not to play behind pillar, because it's always going to be a place that people chuck grenades and shit behind off this wall. So you're going to be in trouble. So if we have someone here in the back and we have someone here, that's great. If we really have a lot of numbers, okay, then we could think about putting one person here. But we don't want to do this so much. I would rather put the extra person here, because we want to be able to refrag for our teammates, right? So that means we don't have 1v1 duels. We don't position ourselves along here like it's a public game or here kind of thing, and then lose a 2v5. All right. So post plant position, always very important. we can even stack 2 people here. I mean, look, you got natural box here, and you can have another guy next to it as well to catch anyone who's trying to peek from here, and then you can still have 2 people stacked in garage, 1 person watching the cross and 1 person in garage to refrag also. So you guys agree with that? You think it sounds fine?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, so I think we covered 2 takes here. We covered a garage take. We also covered a heaven heaven-based take.
Are we planting here or default?
Depends.
I
What's the
just
situation?
explained. It depends.
Okay.
So
Now.
I see
This is the
someone.
this is the safe plan. This is the safe plan. This is if we got a lot of time
Okay.
and got the safety.
So
Yes, Lynn?
when someone planned here, what's the reason for it? Because I see
Look,
a lot of
I mean,
plan
some
here.
people think it's safe. Some people think it's safe.
People can
And
just
for
here.
sure, you can be relatively safe from someone here, someone there, and also someone in heaven. The reason why this is probably not as ideal is this is only like for super special situations, like it's a 1v1 and you know the guys at heaven, right? Then you plant there. But the reason why it's difficult, I don't know, is because like it forces you to be on site, like in these places where you can get flanked from so many different places if you want to watch the bomb.
Okay.
So if say I was hiding here, then shit, I need to worry about someone coming from rope. I need to
Heaven,
worry
the
about someone coming from garage.
Yeah, there's a lot of places to see. Yeah, okay.
A lot of places and stuff, you know. Because that you just always think back to our our attack on B bind. B bind, we always back up to B long, right? We're
Yep.
giving ourselves only one direction to fight. So if we prioritize playing around garage, you only have to fight in one direction, and that's outside the garage. All right. So defense, if we're playing defense, there could be a few people that can play on this side. In general, it would be Cypher, Omen, or Race. Okay. Cypher, of course, can change it up and should change it up between B and A on this map because we can't be too predictable. And I think Joe, you know, good setups for both sides, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's the main thing. We keep it flexible. Omen, of course, makes sense because if they throw the kitchen sink with the an assault, then he can paranoia the whole lot of the fuckers. And at the same time, he's on the ground. He can actually smoke it out. He can have variation. He can use his shadow step to teleport up here. So even if we're on an eco round and we don't have a lot of Cypher utility, we can put Omen here instead. Omen can smoke off for free. He also can teleport here virtually for free. So we got a lot of options available. Of course, Cypher is best when he has most of his utility available. I would say in general, if you don't have much utility, probably A side is better, Joe, because your camera can see if people are approaching A long. But I think we'll keep it flexible because I know you can do some good camera spots inside the garage as well. Right off when the barrier goes down, then you put the camera up here or up there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's worked to good effect. So I would hazard a guess to say that depending on each round, Omen and Cypher play on opposite sides because you guys are good for defense on either side.
Basically.
Yeah, exactly.
In both buy time and ops.
The only time that like say I might come down here is if we're changing things up. Like as a race, I would generally be up here or maybe vents. But if I play down here, it also works because go for aggressive push, maybe with Joe or Merv, depending on who's here. Okay. And then can go out, peek. You know, this is where we have the aggressive play. So like if Joe puts the camera here, then it lulls them to come here and shoot the camera. We both pop out at the same time.
Yeah, if it's an aggressive cam, it's probably here.
Say for and like the one that I think Merv and I did that time is he's ready with the paranoia and then and then we can double swing at the same time. But otherwise for Heaven, generally it's going to be hard to hold it. So I wouldn't say that it's going to be super crucial that we have to hold on to it. Like myself, if I get the chance, I'll generally fall back either onto site or B stairs. Now, in terms of the positioning across the rest, what do you guys think? Like Jason, where do you feel like playing? I mean, if you're opping, I would say that you need to move around between the sites.
I, I, if I want to go for like a more aggressive peak, I will probably pick A or even garage. Sometimes, normally, I think I'll be playing vents. I'll be pushing out to this box, pick ramen, dash back in, and maybe even hold for B heaven. Switching positions like you said.
The only thing is, if the other team is decent with utility, or they do this similar thing to us, where they just smoke vents all the time,
Mhm.
no point you play there.
Yep.
No point you play there. I would rather you, if you have an op, like you can play screens, you can play ramps, and that helps to shut down a lot more. You
Mhm.
know, but yeah, I mean, we can change it up. Even if you want to play on B, that's also a possibility. I think to make it simple for Lin, maybe Lin, you always play around vents.
Yep. Like
So
yesterday,
you
lah,
always
I'll
play,
always play on vents.
yeah, like yesterday.
Right.
So you're always playing there. You don't have to fight the people in mid. If they
Info.
are really, really aggressive, you can toss out a layer. But otherwise, you
Okay.
fall back and then you rotate as necessary.
So yesterday I did something where I throw a layer and I hide behind this box. Is that a good idea?
Is once in a while, not
Okay.
all the time.
Yeah.
It's like one of these plays that once you do it, they'll always be
Checking that one.
checking here.
Yep. Mhm.
Okay.
Sometimes we hit it. Okay.
So that's something you have to be mindful of. If you do that, you only do that when, like, there's only maybe like one or two guys here at most. Because if the whole team is here, they're gonna push up, they're gonna spot you, they're gonna kill you.
Yep.
And we're not gonna be able to trade for you.
Also,
So in general,
Lear, you gotta be careful because some people they won't shoot. Like, let's say you Lear out here, right? And they're already watching vents. They won't shoot at the eye. They'll just keep shooting at the door where they expect you to come out, and then you just die.
Okay.
I mean, counter flash lah. So it's only a good idea to use Lear aggressively lah to basically get a kill. You should not use it to reposition.
Okay.
Ideally, yeah.
I would say that's kind of like default in a way. Then we have like one more guy playing up here and one on A, so that will be a mixture between like Jason,
Yeah, or
Joe, and Murph. Now we can cover A in a bit, but I want to go over like aggressive defense play or something like that for mid. Okay, because I feel like if what their team is dedicating everything to come here, then I'm pretty sure we can preempt them. I don't think we're gonna get insane mind games from every single team. So if one team is always pushing down here, and you guys know the kind of games I'm talking about when we play, right? So it's like okay, that we're going to put 5 people here, so what are you going to do? I would say that we change it up a little bit. Okay, we definitely have to have 2 people then at B. I would play here inside vents. So my thinking is we want to choke them off once they get close here. So I think Lin will most likely play here so that he can flash. Okay, so it'll probably be Lin and maybe Jason.
Yep.
Playing on B heaven side. So the idea is to allow the swing. So the delay that we have here, Murph can be far away and he can still smoke in the middle here, right?
Yeah.
I think like down here kind of thing. Then if Lin and Jason want to go for aggressive peek, then this is where Lin you have to use your leer.
Where?
Your leer, your flash.
I mean, where?
Yeah,
Just
if you stand here, then you would have to toss it out. Yeah, a bit higher maybe.
A bit higher.
And closer to this side. Because if they're close and you do that, it's not going to affect them. Do it where Joe is standing.
Yeah.
Oh, like literally
Do
here.
it
Yeah.
a bit higher.
A bit higher. Yep.
Yeah, literally there. Because they got no choice but to look up and shoot it, And so even if they're here, they can still get affected. But you do it around here, lah. Because they, for sure, 100% will always be looking here. So if you do it in front here, it will be ideal. It will be ideal. They cannot dodge it. Just do it higher. That's all. Okay. So with this in mind, once the idea is that once you know that there are a few of them and they're close enough, that's when you will pop out the Lears. I think Jason will be quite comfortable to play as he sees fit, right? I think you have a few ideas. Now, the thing that we want to catch them off guard by popping out the Lear, you can toss your second one pretty soon after that if they shoot it straight away. Jason also can slow things down by smoking it out, because I want to like try and scare them into going. Let's call this cubby, okay? Let's call this cubby. Let's call this mid box, okay?
Okay.
Do we need a name for this? Trash?
Mm,
Yeah, trash.
Should we call this trash because of the trash bag?
Okay.
Yeah, trash. Okay, sure.
Okay, so there are a few of these places where people will go and hide when there's a lot of utility being dumped here. The one that I always like to take advantage as Raze is always the cubby one. This is an easy kill every time, you know? So if you are Reyna flashing here, if they are up here by mid box, they're going to go back down or they're going to stay down there inside the cubby. So if we're doing this, we know that they're probably going to be falling back to cubby and also trash. Okay? So that's when we can start to be a bit aggressive. Grenade, even boombot, closer towards trash. Okay?
Also, another thing, Lin, just so everyone has better timing to play off your Lear, you should like say leering and then you like immediately leering left click, like then like Jet can dash and the timing of attack or taking advantage of it would be better.
I'm just going to say
Teammates,
blind. Can I say because it's shorter to say?
Just get
Flashing,
used to, like,
flashing.
seeing it,
Flashing.
flashing, or
Okay.
leering or
Flashing. We're not asking you to
That's
call it by
fine.
its real name, Lear.
Yeah.
Just say flashing.
Flashing.
Don't say flash because it sounds as though that you got flashed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
flashing.
flashing.
Yeah.
Flashing. Or you say flash not when you think that they are going to try and flash, you know?
Mhm.
So it's like a warning. Okay? So you could just say flashing mid, you
Yeah.
know? So simple stuff, you know,
Yeah.
that we understand what it means.
Yeah.
So this could be the slightly aggressive play. Now, we don't have to fight until we die, okay? Our objective is get 1 or 2 picks fallback.
Mhm.
Of course, if we kill more and it's like a clean sweep kind of thing, then yeah, let's just go fucking kill them lah.
Mhm.
But in general, we just get 1 or 2 picks and we fall back. Because on defense is quite strong in general here, right? So we just need a numbers advantage for retake, you know? We don't even have to stop them from planting. We just have to have the numbers to push it onto site later on, you know, or to be able to cover. If it's a 3v5, like we killed 2 of them, we can easily put someone at B, one at A, and then we still have 3 in mid. What can they do? It's so hard to try and deal with, right? So that's my idea for a simple aggressive play that we can pull off with our current lineup, particularly if we know that they're going to be likely to play around mid a lot, which is quite common in general. So ideas? Any other suggestions for aggressive one?
Out mid, from this side, okay, but let's say they're a bit more passive, but they still go mid, right? Yeah, this is if I'm playing breach or whatever, or actually even Cypher also can. But if we do smoke mid, we can actually like literally all fireworks can like just like walk out and just like take positions, and then as soon as the thing goes out, they'll just be like still passively waiting, holding corners, and we just like one tap them.
If they're playing passive, I don't necessarily want to like go push mid.
Okay.
My idea is because you know why defense is strong on this map. I mean, you've got heaven and mailbox here, right?
Yeah.
That can shoot all the way down here, and then you have vents here which can hold a very tight angle to shoot all the way here in towards mailroom.
Yeah.
This is a super fucking strong crossfire. That's why it's if you're on attack and you play this wrong, you're just gonna get chewed up. That's why there's so much utility dump in the middle of the map. We smoke, like even our strategy is to smoke this off, to toss grenade inside there, to put cyber cage la, you know, all that kind of crap is to make sure that we don't get fucking crossfired. We want to try and you know, leverage off this as much as we can. we know it can be difficult if, say, for example, they smoke. But then again, that means that in general, they're going to be taking a measured approach. They won't be having 5 guys here at once, kind of thing. So we don't have to worry as much. We could just pull our aggressive strategy to, I don't know, slow that down. Otherwise, we just fall back a little bit. We don't have to contest so much because in general, guys, we always want to kind of like trade out. Now, one of the things that I also want us to consider is whether or not we can opt to put just one person on A side. One person on A side, and then we have 2 people at B tower.
Yeah, I can normally hold A alone, and then I just like delay or
Yeah, so
just
because
back up.
like if, say for example, we have someone watching from screens, or like Joe has a camera here, he can see whether, or no, a camera like here, because yeah, you have to see if someone crosses over.
Yeah.
You don't need someone at ramps, you just need someone to tell if they pass over. But this one will play in C because we
Yeah.
see some teams, they might actually go to A a lot, so there's no point us leaving one player out if they're always going to be doing that. All right. Now let's just head over to A.
Give me 1 minute. Toilet a bit. Take a piss only.
Can I actually glide? Hold on. Move away. Hit turn. Jump. No, I can't.
I think that would be too OP if that happens.
Hiya.
I think only if it's really obvious that there's going to be like a 5-man presence elsewhere, then maybe the A guy can push out.
Mm-hmm.
But on defense, I will not push out.
But I
because
would
I
say
need to
that,
take
well,
advantage.
definitely if it's just Joe, don't push out. I mean,
Yeah.
let's
No, but-
leverage off the Cypher utility as
Yeah,
much as we
correct. I
can.
need to stay alive as long as possible on defense.
The circumstance I'm talking about, I guess, is more like if there's 2 of us here, like this Jason and or Merv that's playing here with Joe or instead of Joe, kind of thing.
Oh, this camera is broken. Okay, this camera is so OP.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
Murph.
Oh my
next
god,
time,
it's up there.
I mean, if you play A with me,
If you're down there,
right?
you can't see it at all. It
I
won't be in
can't
your
see it.
vision.
Sometime
Won't
you
be in your vision
can
at all.
like play around here. If no one A, right, take all, come
Confirm
play
tak
here,
nampak
right?
eh.
Holy
You can help me
crap.
paranoid the whole mid, like whole mid here.
Okay.
Okay.
Because definitely like let's say I'm playing Rams or whatever like if you or Lin got flash, right, I would fucking ask for it, like we will ask for it. Okay, you don't need to ask us, man. We ask for your flash because if you ask for us, like what, do you need a flash, it will make it like you contemplate,
Flashing.
Sure.
Okay. Oh wait. So
Otherwise,
need a
I would
paranoid.
otherwise I would say the place that Merv should have his paranoia ready is all the way back here in heaven, because from here, if someone is pushing onto site from A main, they don't all come to heaven. They will you can just paranoid down there, and you will catch pretty much all of them.
so far away somewhere.
So that's one idea there. And then, of course, if there's a lot of presence
yeah.
there, then just
Holy.
need to smoke that area.
Blinded.
Okay.
Blinded.
Blinded.
Up all the way back.
Nope.
But otherwise, like
Oh,
if
Your side.
Merv, you're playing here, I mean, there's always the standard
yes.
smoke like here to help anyone playing at ramps, whether you're playing at ramps, whether someone else is playing ramps. This is always a decent one that they have to risk, or they have to at least wait for it. Remember, even if they have to wait for it to disappear, that's already good for us,
Delay.
because remember, we can get information on what they're doing from other sides of the map. So if, say, for example, we see there's like maybe at least 4 guns at garage and mid, we kind of know that there's not going to be an A push. So if, say, for example, we have one guy here, if we have 2 guys on A, one can rotate out. Then, like, say Joe and Jason's here, then Jason can rotate already to B heaven. You see what I mean? We get that information, we can utilize it better. We don't have to put 2 people in A if at most there's only like one guy like hiding here on alert, you know? So we'll need to, that's why we need to call out like how many guns, how many footsteps that we kind of hear here and there, because we can kind of guess the numbers on either side. So anyways, I think we talk about the different players that could be spread here. So it's a combination between Jason, Joe, Murph, in different numbers. Since Lin is here, he can always fall back to A tower to help.
Okay. Should
Okay,
I be here if
yeah,
we are retaking, or you think there's another?
Hold on, we
place
haven't
that's
talked
safer?
about retake
Wait,
yet.
Oh,
but
okay.
Just so you know, my heaven, the tripwire will always be here because it basically will confirm if someone's moving on to A lah. But the
Okay.
problem about this is that it allows people to flank from vents. Just so you know.
Ah,
Hey, how come
okay.
you don't have a tripwire, all that shit? This basically covers it. Also, if they come on the opposite end and they come from vents and they push in, then we will confirm the. And this is why I put this here lah. It basically confirms their presence on A. They have
But
to,
otherwise,
right?
if Lin is playing very passive, what maybe you don't even need this there. I'll show you another spot. But he just holds this angle here. Like
Yeah.
this is such a good angle. People just hiding here, waiting for people to come up. Either they come up
okay.
the rope or they will come up on the right side. One suggestion for when the barrier goes down, Joe, is this one.
Wait, Murph, can you go down like here?
So because
You
the
see
reason
me
why this is
if
nice,
I
Joe,
crouch here?
if say for example your camera is out here and you're here, the
can
moment
see
that
your
they
hand
touch it,
My
the
hand.
moment they touch it, you wall bang.
Oh fuck, and then
a
fuck.
little bit lah.
Okay.
That's that's an idea. You just change it
That's
up
true.
once
Yep,
in a
alright.
while.
I can do that.
Okay, let's talk about we talk about who will be playing here, but positions wise, I think like if there's one person like Joe is holding it down by himself, I mean he has a choice between heaven, he has a choice between playing on site. I think Merv, you would do something similar, is it? Or you would play in screens, or what do you do usually?
Most of the time I play around elbow.
Okay.
Elbow around side.
But will you be here to at least watch here?
Yeah.
Because if we have just one guy on A, right, we kind of need someone to be around elbow or around screens because they have to watch A main or they have to be at top ramps. They're very specific places, right?
Yep.
To get that coverage. Otherwise, if they creep up 5 guys up A ramps, kind of fuck lah. So if we have 2 people, it's more flexible. You have one on ramps or one in tower and then one on site. All right. So there's a lot more flexibility. So you 3, I always let you guys be flexible how you want to do it if we don't need the extra man in B heaven, okay?
Sorry, aku tengah
And
training
then
ni, so-
like I think especially in Joe's and Murph's case, you can choose who is going to be on A, who's going to be on B.
aku
Yeah,
tunggu tak
but
balik
so
bercakap
From
lah.
probably
round
if
to
I have
round.
a solo holding, I'll probably put like a high
Camera?
high cam like this. And I'll just basically just be watching the cam the whole time lah. And then
Okay.
if you see them, then I'll just back off to CT and
Yep.
wait for you guys lah.
Okay, let's talk about retake since we're on the defensive side still. So retake, let's assume that we don't have A main control lah. So we're only coming from CT, we're only coming from vents. So from these 2 positions, I mean there can be people hiding in heaven, you know, and I think if there are, we just need to be careful because like if you come into heaven here, if you try and cross over this gap just to go over towards ramps, anyone playing in backside is gonna see.
But I'll normally save a cage.
Oh, if you have a cage, I mean, of course that's perfect lah, you know, because it allows us to move around. Depending on the amount of time that we have, or if we're certain that they're all on site, we can send maybe one person to go ramps and then move into site.
Yep.
But otherwise, if we don't know where they are playing, it's very risky to go down ramps unless we have 2 people go there, and then we have maybe 1 or 2 people still on the heaven side of things. I don't generally like poking out through A heaven.
Yeah, you can get wallbang.
Because you can get shot from all sides. This is like icebox. This is icebox levels of angles, right? There's screens, there's elbow, there's backside, all to worry about. Okay, it's a shit show. You only come here if we have a lot of numbers in general, and then you can take advantage of that. So generally, I would still want one person to go down to screens. So if we already have like 1 or 2 guys going down ramps, 1 or 2 people should be coming down here. One at least, because once you get here, there's a lot of options available. You can go straight into elbow. Elbow, we know, is always going to be important for any retake. But now the post plant positions are, well, keep this in mind for when we attack as well, right? Because obviously there are a few which are good. Here in screens is just a good one to at least get 1 kill. Usually this is good for 1 kill. This is a very common one. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if there's not a lot of presence from them at ramps. Obviously, if we know that 5 of them are heading to ramps, then this guy just moves to elbow, so he's got safety. So this guy can shoot anyone jumping down from heaven. He can also get anyone coming from screens, because the screens guy, he's going to be looking elbow first, man.
Yep.
Because the elbow, there's always likely to be someone from elbow because he's safe. He doesn't have to look anywhere else. Right? So this is always a good spot. Now, I think like for on-site, we might need call outs. So we have the whole elbow section. Should we call this area here, back here, tickets?
It's a
Yeah,
ticket
just a
shop.
ticket counter.
You want to call this tickets?
Sure.
Because I think we need to distinguish between a few places. One here is, should we call this default, even
Yeah.
though no
Yeah.
one plans it as
Yeah,
default?
This should be
So
default.
we just call this default. But FYI, Lin,
Yeah.
when we plant and we have got a lot of time, we plant here.
Oh, okay. I see everyone.
Well,
plants
not
here.
a lot of time. We plant here because this used to be the default. Everyone used to plant here,
Mhm.
but it's wall bangable, so
Oh.
it's not super safe. Here, you cannot be wall bang. If
Mhm.
you are outrunning someone from B side, you can get here, you can plant,
Okay.
and then you can move to elbow and try and fight on one angle. You move into elbow, you only fight one angle at a time. You know what I mean by one angle, Lin? Like if you
Yeah, she's
see
for
what
right
I'm
side.
doing, if I just want to fight screens, I just move here.
Mhm. Mhm.
If I want to fight the other side, I just come here. I can't get shot from the other side, right? Unless like they move at the same time, but that's already a 2v1 situation. And Lin, if you didn't guess, this area is screens.
Yeah, I see the screen already.
Okay, so this whole area is called screens.
What do you
okay?
call this then?
What?
Call what?
This one.
That was the next one. So we have
Grass.
ticket. We have. Yeah, we can call this grass.
Yeah, grass.
So we call this grass,
I say we
or
open.
backside.
I say open. I don't know because last
Yeah, I
time
guess
right, we
open.
like plant open, and then everybody like go here. This like
Yeah, that's true. If I say I'm planting open, I'll be planting here, lah.
But I
But
thought you guys
if
said
you're planting
open is
open,
here.
Ah,
it would be
okay, okay.
here.
Got it.
not
Somewhat
not
here.
not the corner here.
Yeah, there.
Okay, kasih aku
Yeah.
info, kasih aku info.
Just at the end, at the apex of this. Of
That's
this corner.
literally behind here? Or it's just apex of the corner? Okay, here.
So
Oh,
what?
we're
We're
open
literally
now?
call open.
yeah.
Open,
Oh,
open,
yeah,
open. Default ticket.
Open, default, tickets, and that's
This is hell, by the way.
Yeah.
This is hell.
Oh, welcome to hell.
This is
This
hell.
is hell.
Raptors,
Heaven.
heaven. So
Raptors.
raptors and heaven is different here. Okay, I know a lot of the time we use it interchangeably, but raptors you always use it for
Yeah.
like a catwalk kind of
Mhm.
thing. Same thing with here. This is a rafters as well. Well, actually, it's called fucking rafters here on the
But
map
what do
as
you
well.
wanna call this also? Like,
Oh, it is
Huh?
called rafters.
This is
Guys,
this. I thought this is rafters.
I know, but on I mean on heaven the next like, cause heaven there's this one box like right here. I don't know what to call this.
Heaven
To be honest.
box.
'Cause
Heaven
someone,
box.
yeah, someone
box,
hides here.
heaven
I'm like, I
box.
don't know. I don't know what to call her.
Heaven trash.
Oh, there's a trash can.
Trash can and there's a trash bag.
Mm-hmm.
These objects are not here by chance, you know. These are here for
Call outs?
yes, exactly. So these are always the kind of call. So okay, we can call this heaven trash.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Where I'm at.
trash.
this place. Anyway, whatever. If we're pushing to heaven, it'll just be like close right, lah. Right.
Yeah, close right. But I guess the main worry is like say someone push up vents and you know someone's there.
Mm-hmm.
Just heaven window, lah.
Heaven window sounds fair.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Heaven window because then you know they're playing around here.
Then this we call ramp boxer.
Oof.
Someone's playing here.
Yep, can do.
Ramp box, yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to
This
remember this.
one
I'm
we
trying to.
call like Ram's hard, like you know, hard
Construction.
left
Yeah, yeah.
Construction.
or construction.
Since it's
I
got
don't
all
like to
this.
use the word hard because it's not distinctive, so I used to.
Hawcox
Only
is
say close, lah. I would say.
Hawcox is complaining to me.
Why?
We keep it later for 30 minutes. No one want to play.
Not
Go
at
play
that
rank lah.
kilo.
Not my level.
Why don't they organize a scream?
No one can scream today. No one is available to scream them today.
Don't they have like a slightly lower ranked account?
Just make a
Yeah,
new
but
account.
they don't want to use it because they want the skins because everyone just bought the Ion.
Lol.
Everyone bought Ion.
Understand.
Well, if
Except
they,
for
if
Fogger.
well, I mean, if they bought Ion, then what's the problem? Then
Rush.
they don't.
They just be like, we're queuing for 23 minutes in unrated.
Okay. So, anyways, I think did we cover everything? Okay, so in terms of the retake, so yeah, I think we talk about the general positions. We always want someone to come from heaven. If we can, we get one person, two people on ramps if we need to make sure that we can refrag. But otherwise, they're going to be on site. They might have the key places will be elbow, this hard right corner from screens, hell.
Hell, open tickets.
Open ticket default. Open ticket default.
Particular default elbow.
So if we don't know exactly where they are, we can just say like 3 on site.
Oh yeah, but do we just call this hell or we call this flower?
This
no,
this
vase
is
or
hell.
something? No, but
Hold on, because
this
this is
thing-
pot. This is
Oh
pot.
yeah.
Oh, that's
You
pot.
but this is only important for if we're pushing from A main
Okay.
because defenders can sit here.
Mhm.
Okay, they're not gonna sit here for post plant. But for defense and you're attacking, okay, there's one in pot, there's one in hell. Is a big difference, you know.
Mhm.
Because if you know that someone in hell, then okay, you just need to toss out a grenade and you clear the angle already. So that's pot. So if we know that there's 3 of them and they're generally on site, we just say 3 on site. Then only later on when you spot them out, you say like open, default, ticket, and elbow.
Mhm.
Okay? So
Got
only
it.
these things. So retake generally let's see. A smoke here is good. A smoke here is good.
Oh, hey guys, I just realized something. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
Where are you? Oh, yeah, ramps.
Heaven.
Ramps.
Yep.
You see that poster of the dinosaur, right? So I put my
Yeah.
camera there to see if anyone is like peeking the box, right?
Mhm.
So the reference is the head of that dinosaur is actually head level. I'll show you.
Oh.
Oh,
Wait, let me
No,
try
go-
switching
lower,
teams.
lower a bit.
Wait, let me switch teams.
Oh, it's right at his neck.
No, you don't need to switch teams. Just someone stand
You can still
there.
see through, ma.
Oh yeah.
No, it's
Yeah,
right. It's
okay.
his neck.
But this is hiding here, and then also if he's hiding at on top of trash.
Oh yeah, dinosaur.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it's a worthy wallbang spot lah, or as a line of reference also where to shoot.
Well, I think the
Okay.
most important one is for me to see stand there still, Joe. Someone try and peek the top ramps.
Here.
So it's just above the poster.
Ah.
Pre-aiming head level is important.
Oh, that's pretty good.
What poster where? Oh, you mean the white poster?
Again, the dinosaur
Yeah,
poster.
Hiya.
Dinosaur head,
You always look for these references
Oh.
as to where the head height will be.
Hiya.
Oh,
Pow. That's it. Normally, if I see this, I will be like, hiya. Oh no, shit. Bye.
All right, so
Okay.
I think
I got one way smoke to attack A side.
hold on, we haven't moved on to attack yet. Let's just finish retake.
Okay, yep. Sorry.
So retake smokes. I kind of feel that this one is
So
good.
I mean, I have this one also can use for attack and retake because I can see ticket from here. If they were to.
No,
hide in the
I know
corner.
you can, but they also can see the other direction.
Yeah, but
The-
the time they pop up here, you'll be dead, right? Because you'll be seeing them.
No,
here
but
first.
you are trying to push on to site, ma. They can use that against you.
Yeah, because
Ah,
remember if you do
okay.
it again, you do the one way again.
No, never mind. I mean, but the idea is here they can go closer and closer towards elbow, and you're pushing along here towards open. They can start to see your feet more than as soon as you get closer and closer. The main reason for us wanting to obstruct the line of sight
Just to
in the
see.
middle here is
Can
so
see
that
you.
they don't have crossfires.
Mm-hmm.
The moment that they don't have crossfires, it makes it so much easier for us to push in. Because if you are locking down the site, you get someone playing at ticket, you get someone playing at elbow, you get someone playing here and open. They're all getting crossfires up, you know? So, like, if someone's playing open, the only way that he can stop someone from coming from elbow is moving all the way up to ticket. And the guy, if we have a guy pushing elbow, he only has to look in one direction. Otherwise, someone just pushes through the smoke. Then okay, but it's all about limiting the angles. For even elbow, I wouldn't say that it's necessarily super worthwhile to smoke it out. This is where we flash out with whatever we have. Paranoia is good for elbow because it goes through. But yeah, it all depends on the circumstances. If like there's like 5 fuckers all hiding there by ticket and elbow, then obviously it's probably better to smoke it off.
Okay.
So, anyways, it's all pushing in onto site at the same time. Heaven only and towards rafters, and then coming down onto site only when we've actually managed to get people at screens and also at A main. The rafters guy can drop down here first because you can always hold a tight angle and in hell shoot anyone at open first. If someone at default peeks out as well, you could shoot. Then you can start to move up.
And
It's always taking one firefight at a time.
yeah, and always careful. Like let's say we smoke that like we're defending, like people are attacking, right? When they smoke here already, right? A random omen will be here always.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they will fucking shout step over here, and then you just hold here. Then everyone dies.
Yeah, so that's something to consider. So if they go for an aggressive push here, I think we have to try and play for retake. That's why if we have someone playing on site, they can play closer to elbow or move to elbow and then try and move out. Okay, because generally they can just storm onto site from here. So defenders just need to
Yeah,
play
paranoid
careful.
If you're here lah, you play attack, you push aggressive, you paranoid here, you paranoid into CT.
Okay,
Any
now
other defensive stuff that you guys want to cover?
Defensive. I think nothing
Otherwise,
very good.
otherwise, let's move on to attack. I think this is the
Yep.
last thing that we want to do, right?
Okay.
Mhm.
So if we're doing attack, generally speaking, it would be most of us here. We wouldn't be having usually, like say our lurker going through vents, right? We would usually have quite a number of people here, or it would be late in the round where we can overpower in terms of numbers. So depends how they like to play it. Sometimes people like to aggressively push out on defense to contest the orb, especially if they smoke here. They might feel overzealous and push out. So we have to be mindful of that. So once we understand what they like to do, we can be better prepared for it. Of course, top A ramps is always one that they like to do because
Okay.
you just look there, you can see if anyone's even coming here. Otherwise, all the way back in screens is always good because yeah, you get the same thing done. If we want to start playing mind games, like say for example, we know that they only play one guy on screens, right? And they seldom play someone on top A ramps. They might play one in vents and then he might rotate over if he sees something. That's when like Murph can just smoke here. He can like smoke here and make them go crazy. They have no information. So then they'll be all scared as fuck. But anyways, that's only if we want to play mind games. I would say in general, like if we're having any takes here, we can go to heaven. I'm not a fan of it
Yeah.
because
I
we
don't
get
really wanna
fucked
go
up
heaven.
so much all the time. One, you have guy rotating back
It's,
from
narrow.
mid vent.
Mhm.
There can typically be someone playing in heaven, or they can rotate over quickly from B side and get into heaven. There's already someone at ramps, and usually he has got a good position, so he can usually at least trade out evenly, if not worse, if he's holding up there. So whenever we push, we can try and push through this main area. Now, it depends what they like to do. Now, the
Hang
most
on.
utility.
You should also take note if against another cipher, where I put my camera here is how to say it's a very strong camera position and it's a peak video one, so they would know about it lah. If they do watch it.
Everyone should be listening for a camera.
Yeah.
So even if you don't see the
question
camera,
of where is it? What the fuck is this smoke?
anyways, it's usually up here.
Yeah. So it's difficult to
But
see
there.
after start.
But can you try to see? I want to see where it is. From
There, I'm
this
pinging. I'm pinging
area.
where it can be.
Oh, okay. So starting from here. Okay.
Yeah.
So you
No,
scan
so
here.
so there can be numerous cameras
Yeah,
to
so
check
many
here.
cameras, but this is one
So
that
if
on
they
top of-
always like to have cipher here, then you have to be mindful. The camera is always trying to see whether you're pushing into side, whether there's anyone here
Mhm.
at all. Usually, if we shoot a camera,
They
we
know.
might not even push it. Okay. The reason is because they know that we're there,
Mhm.
and they'll be after the camera goes down, they have to reinforce the camera
Yep.
because the camera takes 45 seconds to cool down.
Mhm.
So realistically, they're not going to get it back for the rest of the round. So in those cases, then we'll do something else. So if there's defensive utility on site, Killjoy or Cypher, typically, I don't know, Killjoy turret I seen very commonly up here. So if we push,
yeah, up here, no?
so if we push even here at A main, this whole area is A main. Lobby is back there by the coffee place.
Okay.
So if they put a turret there, it can easily catch us out. Like imagine we're staying super quiet. We wait here 20 seconds and then we push through here. Bam. We run into the turret. Then it's gig is up. They know that there's at least someone here. Okay. So if we know that they like to do that, we can try to be aggressive enough that we can come out here, shoot the turret, then fall back.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is
Ideally,
kind
you
of like
wanted to trigger the nano swarm, which would be here.
hold on, you're jumping the gun. Because this is even if we're not pushing the site,
Yep.
this is things that you can do. Because I give the example earlier on, like if I'm solo playing garage and I want them to rotate to B while you guys are at A, if there's a killjoy turret there, I will go to the edge here, shoot the turret. Once you shoot the turret or you get rid of a cipher trip wire or camera, they'll start to panic because without their utility, they got no warning system anymore. And usually, if you're pushing all onto site, you taking out one of these things is kind of evidence that, hey, they could be pushing the site, you know. But thing is, we don't know. We have to check it out, you know.
Mhm.
So the defense got no choice. They have to be straight up. They have to still go and check what's going down. So turret is one thing. So that's Killjoy turret. But otherwise, in general, Killjoy can have Nanoswarm, can have Alarm Bot here. Cypher can have his tripwires.
Toilet, Derby.
This is a very common area for tripwires. So similar to what we were saying on the garage side, if we're doing a garage take, we can always satchel or jet dash. Especially like if Jason does jet dash from here, and then he puts a smoke here, the smoke works against screens.
What?
I said jet dash for Jason.
Yes,
Jason's
AFK.
AFK.
Oh, Jason, go to toilet.
Anyway.
Oh, I only heard you going to the toilet.
No, I'm okay.
But I think okay. So Omen smokes. I think we kind of use the same ones a lot of the time. I know I call out for the same ones. Is like screens and heaven. So these are the main ones. Just wait for fucking Jason.
I'm trying to find a spot where I can put a wire where they have to run into it. They can't, because normally if they sneak up to it, they can detect it lah.
No, I mean they detect it, whatever lah. They still have
Yeah,
to
they
shoot
still have
it.
to destroy it
No,
lah.
just put it here, man. This is the best one.
Yeah, this is still the standard spot lah.
Because
sorry.
you know how to get the one way up here?
What?
These days I probably keep smokes for when I need to use them.
But
Very rarely
sometimes
do
if
I
you're
pre-deploy them.
but like I would pre-deploy at least one. Keep the other one for second use. So do you know the lineup?
No.
You look at this ridge.
Uh-huh.
See this ridge?
Yep.
Press into the wall. You aim for
Yeah, that
you
corner
see
triangle, right? Yep.
below that there's a line that goes down and then there's a straight edge there. Aim for that and then you press. Yep, there you go.
Oh, whoa. Is it up there? Oh.
So if they're coming, no, the reason Lynn, you know how one ways work, right?
Yeah, we can see them.
Okay, so this one is if they're pushing A main. If he knows that they're doing that, like say they hit his tripwire, he just straight away activates that.
Jason back yet?
I guess not. I didn't even know he left until I saw his model not moving or him being more quiet than usual.
Guess who's back?
But you guys saw we're playing 3 best of ones basically.
Yep.
Yep.
I think top 2 will probably make it through, right?
Most likely.
So okay, so what's the timing and format?
Either that or just the top one from each group. I
We'll
don't know.
find out tomorrow, but it looks like we have 3 matches at least tomorrow.
Okay. The timing?
I put it inside the Discord. Hello.
I didn't check. Wait, let me check.
Well, I told you to.
Yeah, you told me.
I messaged you personally.
You did.
There's a reason why I do this shit.
Okay, there you go.
Because I know if I just at you guys, that's not going to do anything.
So.
Can someone stand here?
Where?
Here? Because I know it's depressed a little bit, right? Standing and then crouch height. Okay, so
Okay, saw it.
I guess I could sort of see this line here,
Yeah, that line there, just above
and
it.
then it would just be like just below that kind of thing.
Pucho know what to do internet is.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to check a number 2.
So, which part did you last hear?
About attacking A main. Yeah, then you were explaining this is A main. Like this spot is A main.
Okay, so I was saying for if we're playing against a Cypher or Killjoy, especially if they're on this site, Killjoy, if there's a turret here, same reason as a turret here on B garage. Not there, wrong place. This place, like say we just want to deny them information, we destroy the turret, right?
Mm-hmm.
We destroy the turret and then we pull back out. So because if we go for a quiet push and we go all the way here, if the turret is positioned here, it's going to be able to spot people and and sound the alarm. So if we know that they like to do that kind of positioning, then we should just go in and try and destroy the turret as soon as we can.
Yep.
Then we can back out. Okay. But yeah, otherwise, nanoswarms together with alarm bot or tripwires, we have to get rid of it. Either you dash through,
like,
dash through, and then smoke in front.
Small. Hiya.
Maybe you do it a bit closer.
Yeah, a bit closer. Hold on.
A bit closer.
Say again?
Yeah, like that. Then he's already very much in the face of anyone playing an elbow, because even if Merv does smoke screens, it doesn't always get elbow, or we might not want to get elbow. We just want to get screens, for example.
Mm-hmm.
So we got all these options, and I guess the reason why I would say that it's better to put it deeper rather than cover both is because here it gives them options. They can play inside the smoke a lot. Because if they were inside the smoke just now, I don't know if you guys saw, it was all the way around here, right?
Yep.
If I'm a defender and I was at screens, I will push out here, and then once they're bursting onto site, I would just sidestep here, shoot someone, fall back in. Easy kill. So my suggestion, put the smoke here. Yeah. So when we push onto site, right, we move behind either the Raze or the Jet. Okay, get onto site, get past that. Ideally, I would use a paint shells here to clear out hell, or I would use the boombot. Either one. Okay, so once we know that this is safe, this smoke is here, then when we're pushing down here, we just have to check elbow. If someone pops out of elbow, 4 or 5 of us are going to shoot his ass.
Mm-hmm.
If someone pops out of the smoke at heaven window, fine, we might trade. But at least they don't hide there all the way in the back and then tap our heads. Then we can push on the site. Push on the site, we can get the angles on ticket, open. We can trade out very well. Okay.
Yeah, also, if we're pushing on the side, let's say we get held up by a tight turret here. Before we push on the side, normally I will throw a cage up there. And then, so if the smoke dissipates, we still got cover lah. We'll continue moving on the side.
If pushing inside, just shoot it, honestly.
Yeah, I know, but it delays us lah.
Or I can do this.
Well, I mean, if we have 5 guys coming here, we should be in a pretty decent spot. I think, Jason, you need 1 smoke for your dash here.
Yep.
For sure.
Yep.
Because if we're doing such a stack here on A, come back here to our starting positions. Because to help us do this, Joe can always go here and then use his aim the smoke, jump up. That will get onto ramps. The corner here, this one. No, this one. Aim that one while
can't
you're
see, I'm
looking
on
at the
this side.
court. Yeah. You have to look at the corner. You have to be looking down at the corner, man. You're not on the edge. No, you have to look down here first. And then aim there and jump up while you toss it out. Yes.
Yeah, it's on the way. Immediately there.
So activate it so people can see what it looks like.
Ah, there's
That's
only
so
one
heaven
way.
can't see lah.
Oh.
I mean, that's so ramps can't see lah.
There's a slight gap. I think, of course, you need to practice to get it perfect. But that's the general lineup. So either a bit to the right, it'll bounce off and then go a bit more center, or you do it to the left. I think slightly to the right is probably better. Try slightly left, is still in the same position.
Well, the gap is smaller now. But it's still a gap.
Okay, that doesn't work because it will bounce off the thing. So you can only go further right. Anyways, this is for you to practice in a custom game. But that's the general idea. So if he tosses those out, we're already covered. The other option, of course, is Jason just uses one of his smokes here, you know? But if we got 5 guys here, generally we might not even smoke this straight away. What we might do is we just all come out here and try and shoot this guy. Because we got so many guns, we can outshoot this guy. If we do that, then we already got man advantage. Then we just push on the site anyways. So when we might execute the smoke here is when we want to push site and we don't want to get shot in the back. Then we do that there. And if it's super obvious that we've got so many people and they might only have one guy, we could send 1 or 2 people up here if we already have site control. And the idea is just to stay here, not to push into heaven. It's maybe to hold this kind of crossfire. So you see behind here, ramp box. One person on ramp box, the other person on the ramp. So if they come from heaven, you got this crossfire set up. Capiche?
Got it.
Is it Merv AFK? No.
No, I'm here.
Joe, you know what I mean. You
Yep.
can't see my pings. If there are 2 people here for post plan and we already got sight, one person can hide here in the corner,
Yep.
then the other person hides here.
Yeah, on the ramp itself. Yep.
Yeah, so that's a crossfire. We do not want to take heaven if it's not absolutely necessary.
Yep.
So remember, the prize is always getting onto A, and we got good post plant positions. So if we plant, I think we talked about it. This is where we'll plant. Post plant, we want to try and establish these strong positions. Hell can be an option. Elbow for sure. Tickets, and maybe default. These are all good spots. And we talk about ramps if that's going to be an option. If yeah, I think that's kind of it. Do you guys have anything to add?
I don't have anything.
Can someone just go up to heaven and see if you can, if you're standing behind there, can you see,
Let me go
can
up.
you hear, can you detect the thing?
Merv,
Yeah,
come,
I
come,
want
come.
one where when they just decide to jump on the side, they get caught.
Okay, here?
Your
Can you
body
just
is
see the-
making whirring
Can you see the?
sounds.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I can hear
Let's say
from
public
here.
ramps, right, Merv? Then you like
You
you're
get
like
lah.
Yep,
open,
from this
you know,
one I can.
Oh, okay.
you can
But I
stand by
cannot
here.
shoot it,
If I
though.
say I want to push out, right? You paranoid. You try
Alright,
paranoid.
I can.
No where?
Paranoid the whole aim in from there.
Amen.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
yeah,
man,
click-
no, straight, like
Straight
here.
On spawn lah.
What is that sound?
That
What?
is his body whirling around. I can see the effects.
What? Okay, it's a bug.
No,
fuck?
because
yeah.
he died. Because I can see it.
I can see it. Yeah, it's this one.
The fuck?
Okay, can we just focus and get this done with?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, try paranoid.
Do you guys have anything else to add?
Yeah, I'm trying to tell Merv, like, if you... No. Here. Paranoid here, from there.
No, Merv.
Aim
just-
in.
Yes.
Okay. You got... If you stand by your paranoid. Okay,
I'm,
do it now. Paranoid now.
I'm all the way to the wall.
And then I'm do this.
It's until the box here.
Yeah. That's why. If I want to go for aggressive push,
Mhm.
Merv can just paranoid, or like Cypher can just throw a cage right here. Can just...
Is it going to be all the way to the back of the box or just in front of the box?
No. Because the main reason people push
Oh,
aim in,
never
right, they always stack up here. This is what Jay said.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they'll
They
stack up
stack
here.
up here. If they paranoid, it will kena. You kena, I'll just come out with my knives.
No,
or
but this
charge
guy
your-
behind here, he won't kena one.
Yeah lah, but I will
Yeah.
kill the main guys. I try to get picks off lah. Aggressive a bit. mah.
The idea is aggressive play lah. It's just like saying buy and be long that we do this and oh, there's still someone in fountain. That's not the point lah. You
Mhm.
still be able to get someone even if not all of them. So I guess we just keep it as a general strategy there. I don't think we have huge numbers of set plays that we can't say like, okay, we'll go for aggressive peek out of B, or let's stack 3 people around mid this time on defense, like how we discussed just now, right?
I'm seeing double.
Okay, there's nothing else. Then let's get out of this one.
Let's
And
go.
then it's just a question whether you guys want to play a game or do you want to cover the last map, or we cover the last map tomorrow.
Just cover it now.
Yeah, I
no.
think let's cover it now.
So okay,
Tomorrow
let's
game,
go Ascent quick.
Okay, close. Wait,
Leave game.
exit, Leave game. Confirm. Okay. I used to like this map.
Honestly, I mean, it generally makes sense, and people always say that this is like the most similar to DDoS 2
Yep.
of all the maps.
So you want
But-
Breach or Cypher? This map are undecided.
I think Breach works better, right? All right, so for this one, it's also slightly defender sided, but not the way that we play it. If you
Yeah.
guys know what I mean. So, yeah, we just need to keep in mind that this one really is, if we can, play a retake, or we take a number of them with us if
Yeah.
we're going down. So, general positions, since we're on defensive side, I would say Merv is always kind of playing here by default. Default Sova, I will be playing on B.
Mm-hmm.
The rest is flexible.
I will switch around. Like on split, I will play A main, I will play mid. Sometimes I'll play B main for aggressive
Yeah.
outpicks.
I don't think I'm
So-
going to play mid.
So, as mentioned before, Merv on A Shore is because if they're pushing down catwalk, one paranoia can get everyone, and that's more from even further back. You get more of them, Merv. Like here, yes. So, the other thing that you should practice, Merv, is this one way.
But the tree
It-
one.
it-
Wait, there's a one-way.
no, where my ping is.
Oh. Oh my god.
No,
So you might need to use your different mode.
It's one-way. Let's see from the side. Yeah, I can't see anyone.
So you play.
Oh,
Okay, that one fell down. So, anyways, the idea is that one person can pretty much hold back everyone, if you can. If you can get this right.
Ooh.
Come in. I'll see whether. Oh yeah.
yeah.
can you see the feet? No, can't see the feet.
Yeah,
I
see.
can't see the
Otherwise,
feet.
do the other lamp as
You have
well.
to come to here, then I can see.
Let me just.
Otherwise, do the other lamp. Or Merv, you just play lower down here as well. Down here.
Pop. Oh, macam tu.
Oh. Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Let me try this.
What should I do? Find something?
Oh,
God.
I can see. Oh, okay. Aha.
Oh, you
Okay,
can
sorry.
see through the wall here, right?
Oh, I can see.
Okay, it might only be the left one then.
God damn it, I keep pressing the ultimate.
That one won't do it any good.
I can see you from spawn, Alin.
From the grass
Stand
is
here,
okay
right?
lah.
Uh-huh.
I can see you from spawn if I.
Okay, anyways, let's try and get through this quickly, okay?
Okay.
So, anyways, that's the point that I wanted to highlight. So, Merv, that's for you to practice because I think this is a valuable one. I don't think that this one way, especially on defense, is worth doing. We do this so that basically you can lock it down by yourself. So who's likely to play A main realistically? Is that Jason or is it Joe?
I like I said, I'll
or
probably play close to
Lynn.
mid to
Yeah,
close to
if you
mid,
want me
meaning
to,
like
I
either
can
play
just.
garden or market lah.
Yeah, I can just handle A. Just look for
Because
intel.
garden side is A short is gonna be Merv already lah. So
All right. I mean, I can still play A.
Jason, your preference? I know if you have op, you'll move around, but
But if I'm rifling, I would play. My preference, I would be playing on A main or short. A main or A short. But if I play short, I'll need most of like backup. Like he paranoid, I just shoot. If I play A main, or just like try and get a pick and then I fall back.
okay, then okay. So where do you guys think that Lin should go? I'm trying to think whether he should play mid market because he can throw his flash out here if they're pushing mid.
Okay.
But then that
Same as
depends
me,
where
right?
Joe is
Yeah.
gonna be. So otherwise, Lin can be A as well. I don't know.
I can play A. I mean, basically,
Be-
okay. So Lynn and I have interchangeable positions lah. It's either we play A on side or market lah.
So I'm
right?
just going to opposite
Yeah,
from
but
where
if
you're going.
Jason is gonna play on A, then it's like I don't know. It just makes it annoying. No, Jason's
One-
just saying the whole time just now about playing A, ma. A or
Oh, man.
short.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I play mid if
I can play
need
side.
be.
I mean, I can literally play every position. I mean, like I can play on side as well. I'll normally play back
Okay,
here.
but for simplicity's
to
sake,
delay.
can we firm one for Lin? Then the rest you can move around.
Okay, the ideal for Lin definitely be A main.
Okay.
You can abuse his layer, like you pop it up high.
Yeah, and then
Guy
they
peek
cannot
from
go
bicycle will
up.
blind, the A main will be blind. And you can just peek out and try and kill one. Or you don't peek out, you get info like, hey, there's people here. Hey guys, rotate, and done. You know? Try and pop your layer.
Okay, I think I also want to like put something in
Higher.
perspective here. We don't strictly speaking need to
Higher.
have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yes.
right? We don't need to have it like that.
Pop it again?
So one thing that hey, you listening?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
We can have, like you said, maybe you and Jason are playing here, and Merv is here, because honestly, A site gets attacked a lot more than
B side.
B
Yeah.
site.
Yep.
So if Joe then plays at market and I'm playing at B, or wherever, that can be kind of balanced. But we don't do this every round. This is like us changing things up, right? So this is again an idea. But anyways, I think that's the general distribution. Murph, for that smoke, have you tried using the alternate mode after you press R?
It's
I think
hard.
that's easier.
No.
to
The thing
do.
is, right, to align it properly, because I cannot go too far or too in. I need to have a very precise one. I can do it, but not successful every time.
Anyways, for you to practice or add to your repertoire, I leave it to you. But that's like something strong. And at the same time, if we know that there are a lot of people on A main, then the usual smoke here at A main works well. If they like to get a lot of mid control and we want to contest it, then just like usual, we could also get the smoke here. The reason why I mentioned this smoke is if like actually if we're doing that like a play where we don't have a lot of mid presence, then they can easily come down catwalk all the way to A short cubby, right? So
Mhm.
that's why this smoke is good, because one person can hold it off. Rotation is not easy between the sites. So that's why if we only have, say, 2 people on A side, tactics like this are useful. Okay? Because we can stall them out and wait for someone to come.
Hey, does this flash a shot? It does, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
It
Yeah,
just
it
stops
does.
also.
So like outside of you.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
yep.
stops.
Fully flashed.
It comes out of the box or what? Huh?
Outside the
Uh,
box.
outside the box.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it
outside the box.
flashes mid also, fountain.
wow. Okay, that flashes the whole mid. Okay, I
Okay,
never.
and Lin, before like it continues, heads up, if you always come to mid, right? This is
Uh-huh.
my perspective, like okay, like my opinion. You always wall bang these 2 spots. Come here. This
Uh,
because when Jay plays Sova, right,
mhm.
he will get a dart right around here. The smoke, Omen smoke will be right on the stairs.
Oh,
It
like
will
here.
reveal this spot and this.
Yeah. So
This
okay,
one's higher.
I will come to that, but I guess like I can sort of do it
Yeah.
now. Like so that smoke is good for preventing for someone else from peeking. And if we're doing that, the kind of arrow that I will get is this one.
See, I will be here, and then you scare me, you wall bang.
Ah, yeah, I can even
So this we get to clear this whole area. So if you see that happen, then you know that you can wallbang lah.
You
Okay.
can wallbang with a rifle, not Spectre or whatever. Just so you know.
And similarly, if someone's playing mid and I do get an arrow like this, it's good if they smoke bottom mid and they're in tiles, they're pushing out of tiles, they can all get spotted. So we can shoot through a lot of smoke in this game. And it's very useful actually. So we just keep this kind of stuff in mind. Because that kind of arrow, even if I'm on B and I'm not playing so you hold on. So even if I'm not playing mid, I can get that arrow.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
So and that's me on B, right? So if someone's playing in mid, whoever's playing in mid, you just be aware of that. Like I'm getting an arrow in mid.
And if
Oh.
Jay wants to cheese people, he'll do a double shock dart on shot.
I don't know the lineup or I forgot it for A short. But anyways, so these are the general positions. I mean, we haven't talked about like a bunch of things. Okay, so let's see. Let's just call team A side as much as
Yes.
possible. So yeah, so if they're gonna be pushing in onto site and we're outnumbered, we don't have to. We have to try not to fight it if we can. We can play retake. So the guy can move behind lever into tree, for example, or depending on who is playing here lah. So if it's like Jason, he has the option to fly into heaven and back, all the way back. Otherwise, if it's someone who can't fly, then like say for example it's Lin, you come into hell. This is hell.
Yep, below here.
Yeah, so you got 2 places you can go.
Sloth.
Keep them guessing.
There's a sloth side
Um,
and then there's a crate side.
Oh,
This
can you
one
just
is
stay in the corners,
sloth.
please? Stay in the corners. Stay in the corners.
Okay.
And hell.
There's a sloth
One
there.
more on the other end. On the other end.
Let me go the other end. The
One on
bricks
each.
one.
One on each end, please. Okay.
Yep, it hits.
Aku kena. And
Ah, why you
Okay.
kill yourself?
Because I damaged myself. Aftershock is deadly. Anyway. Yep.
Yep.
Carry on.
oh, so that's why it's
Um,
called sloth.
So right, Lin, you can either fall back to hell,
Uh-huh.
or you fall back like you got no time, then you come to tree. Okay, then you go back up towards garden. So like I'm pretty sure Merv can know when to fall back and not take too many of these fights if they are storming all here, and we want to go for retake.
Hmm.
So let's talk retake scenario. So Obviously, getting heaven control is important. I think we can do that before the main site take, but we have to be careful that we don't die stupidly. Okay, like
Okay.
if it's very obvious that they've got this heaven control, then we need to approach from two angles.
Mhm.
So we need to come here from garden side first. Usually, this door will be closed for post plant, right?
Mhm.
Clear out tree first. Clear out tree first, whoever is playing here. Okay. Then the rest will move up the ramps and then also on glass. This is glass. Lynn, if you didn't know, this is usually a glass pane here.
Yeah, we should.
Okay. So move up here at the same time. Clear out anything up here. Careful on the boost. The boost, i.e., the boxes that are standing here. Someone can easily play there and try and shoot you. So
Oh,
if you're coming here, you always clear
I can see already.
the main angles here, and then
Mhm.
you look here.
Mhm.
This is an easy kill actually if you're ready for it. So this is step one. Clear up here, and the rest here is garden. Garden into tree. So tree, you need to check on the right side.
Mhm.
Common to get
entrance.
someone on the right side. Don't shoot the door down yet. Kill anyone on the right side. Maybe there's someone even at A short. Okay. Once they're dead, you can get into position. Destroy the door first. Okay. Then the other people can stack up here at heaven. Now I want to show you two arrows that I would use. If say for example, I'm still walking over from B side and I'm over here, then I would get this arrow.
I want to see this. Oh wow, it's all the way.
So that's if I'm not super duper close, okay? Other arrow, if I want to catch the whole generator area, like we know that they like to play generator a lot, I will get this one. Oh wait,
That's too far, bro.
hold on. This lineup changed a little bit for some reason. Oh, have they made it such that you can't hit it? I think they did change it. Oh no, it's working. I'm just
Oh
not
wow,
able.
it's on that.
So yeah.
Oh, just a bit more.
I'm in heaven.
No. This one changed. I think
You're trying to hit the
Yeah,
I'm
I
trying to
think
hit
that one.
right on the underside.
But the one
Nope,
before this,
you
you
missed it.
hit. There you go.
Nice. Yeah.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, so that catches everything on this side. Hold on. If I just get the underside of this one, I think it achieves the same purpose, right? No, it might not be sticking out enough. But otherwise, sometimes I just go for a simple arrow. I just shoot there, and then we have a lot of the information. One thing that I want you guys to call out, if say for example, someone is playing here, I got shock dart lineups for this. So you just need to tell me. And then
Okay, so I'm playing.
then they'll get shot.
Okay.
Yeah. But in general, of course, like the one that I want to get is that we can see generator because we can wall bang generator from
Right
here,
here.
right? But anyways, I'm not gonna fret about that. Generator, I think, is not as big of a problem as someone in hell, right?
Yeah.
I think we can all agree. So if we have got most of the control here,
Oops. Auto respawn. Yep.
so if we have got most of the control here already that we can peek out here, either we can smoke A main because and then the one can get us from there, or their generator. I will move up to heaven here. I have a couple, well, actually 3 arrows I can use.
Oh.
So that one will spot either side. So the moment the arrow goes off, we have to be ready for wall bangs to shoot them already as they appear,
Try
right?
again.
Because it will catch them off guard.
Try again.
Yeah. So hold on. There's still two more, I think.
Did it hit you?
Yeah.
And then this one.
Oh man.
This one is generally the hardest one to deal with because it's very quick and it's up on the roof. But anyways, this is how, if I don't have to use an arrow earlier on, like we know they're in hell, I'll use the arrow this way. Okay?
How do I
Alright.
go down?
And if they're taking the site and we already are rotating in for the post plant, we always ping default. Ping default if you hear the plant going down. Because if I have Hunter's Fury, becomes much easier to get it. All right.
Alright.
I don't quite have the lineups yet for shock darts from back here, but pretty sure that they exist. But yeah. Anyways, that's for the arrows for retake. But in general, I feel the smokes, we just need a main smoke. That's the most crucial one.
Yep.
The rest, we just need to have information and move in. If they got generator, we try and flush them out beforehand. If they're in hell, we have to just engage them together, you know? If they have a main, this is where us getting the smokes prevents them from doing anything there.
Mhm.
And we have to push from both heaven and tree at the same time.
Yep.
All right. So all the callouts on this site, just so everyone is clear: generator,
Mm-hmm.
anywhere behind generator, green box.
Mhm.
Now I last time we talked about this. This one is tall box, but this one here is
Boost.
heaven box.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
this
heaven.
is boost. Where you're standing right now, this is boost.
Oh, this is okay. This is boost.
Because
yeah.
you have to, it boosts
Oh,
you
it
up.
boosts you up to see on top. Okay.
Yeah. Heaven is up here.
Mhm.
I would say this is just heaven box.
Yep.
Heaven box.
Heaven box. Not to be confused with when we say tall box is always the one down here.
Uh-huh.
Okay. What about this is door
Yep.
or no?
Lamp.
Because do we call this door or we call this tree or lever? This is
Lever,
definitely
lever.
lever.
We call it
This
switch.
this is lever because you've got a lever here, right?
Yeah, but we call it switch lah, our universal.
Lever, switch, whichever.
Mhm.
So since we call that switch, are we going to call that door or are we going to call this door?
What's the door? Oh, that.
This door, yeah.
Yeah,
People
someone.
hide-
It's so common for people to hide here.
Don't want to call it door because it can be confusing.
Yeah. So what name?
Mm,
Lamp.
Okay. What name for these
bricks.
bricks?
What
Okay,
lamp
so
do
these
you
are
have
bricks.
there?
These are bricks.
This we call it lamp, I think, because there's no
I
lamp.
think when we say bricks, either on top of bricks or next to bricks. Next to bricks would be here, lor, the
Can
corner.
anyone go
Okay,
up except for
okay.
Jet?
This is
Jet
wine.
Omen.
Oh, Jet, Omen, and also Killjoy.
Yeah,
Not
Mine
Killjoy.
is back there.
Reese.
This
Raise
is
if you
wine.
can.
Super
Skill.
Yep.
simple.
Yeah, always check here, Lin, if you were attacking.
Yeah, I always die here.
This whole area here where the orb is, this is all A main.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
This is a lobby.
And the one up here is.
We call this bicycle though last time. Jay?
Ah,
Hold
yeah,
on, hold on, hold
bicycle.
on.
Okay.
So we move here. I mean, this whole area is a lobby. But if we want to be specific, of course, it would be slightly different. So, like, this is a main boost, right?
Mhm.
So we could just call that a main boost. I think that's
Yep.
the easiest to understand.
Yep.
If there's someone here, you just say bike or Bobby.
Yep. Port.
So bike or Bobby,
Bike.
whatever.
Oh,
It
okay.
gets the message across.
Got it.
Then I
Here
guess
is-
if green box, this is green
Yep.
box.
This is bicycle over
You have
here.
gelato. You have gelato here. And this is already top mid.
Mm-hmm.
What? Wall hacker.
Top mid.
Top mid.
Wanna have dinner with me?
This is fountain.
Okay, so let's go to mid. This whole area here is library.
Yep.
Oh my
Or
gosh,
what
I don't know.
what a lot of North Americans call this is Sabrosa.
So
Yeah.
What? What?
It's a spot. It's a
Call
spot.
this Sabrosa.
Rosa.
Sabrosa is the name of a North American pro player.
Yes.
And
Sova.
so the reason why this place is called Sabrosa is because one time he was a, it doesn't matter, but I use a brimstone pistol round. He walked all the way here from short. No one was here. They were all gerrymandering or moving around there. Blah 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 blah. 5 of them lah on pistol round. So he walked all the way here to where Lin is,
Oh
and
my
he
God.
crouches there with ghosts.
Uh-huh.
They all walk along here. They're all walking along here. He swings out, headshots all of them.
Holy crap.
Go YouTube the clip. Sobrosa Ace Ascent. You will find it. But basically, that's another name for this place. Up to you guys which you want to use,
I call it
library or
Sabrosa.
Sobrosa.
I always call it Sabrosa now.
Well, again, it's always relevant if other people understand what you mean. So that's why I'm asking you guys now. Which one do you
It is
prefer?
composed of drone Wardell.
Library, okay, library is
Library.
understandable.
Mhm.
So now
It
in
is
mid,
composed of
right?
Drone, Wardell,
We
Hayes,
got
Cutler,
a
and
few
Sabrosa. While
places
for Immortals, we have
that.
Asuna,
So in
Tegan,
general,
Cola,
mid
Yuralulu, and
is
Jinx
around
standing.
here.
What a spot.
Mid stairs obviously is mid stairs. So they could,
It's
if
gonna
we
be
say
huge.
mid stairs, they can be
He's
hiding
gonna spawn all of them right now.
in
1, 2, 3.
either side, depending which is relevant.
Mhm.
This gets called fridge a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if we call fridge, that's what this is. This could be on top of fridge, right?
Mhm.
Jet or race, they like to go on here as well and peek into market.
Oh,
So-
Fountain, by the
okay.
way.
What?
Fountain. A well.
Fountain.
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter
fine.
because people
Mostly
are
mid
not
lah.
going to be standing still.
They'll be crossing.
It's the ring.
But one thing to note, if you're crossing
So
over,
of
if you're going
course,
A, you gotta watch out for people flanking from B main.
this whole
okay.
area here is called tiles.
Tiles.
Now, I feel this area here needs a name.
Flower.
Just lower. Just
We
lower
can
green
call it
box lah.
flowers.
Yeah, because
The
This is
flowers is
green box,
right?
actually.
This is
I
green
mean,
box, right?
I mean, while there are flowers elsewhere, I would say that we're not giving the others names.
Yeah.
I
Close
would
to
just say
that.
green box low lah, like low green box.
Huh?
Green box. You know this green box, right?
What's wrong with flowers? Actually, flowers is like
Flowers.
Flowers.
I like flowers. Flowers
I
is
don't
nice.
see
because
flowers.
no one is going to be playing there.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they might play here briefly, but you would just
It's
call
low
this
green,
mid.
Yep.
You would just call this mid. You know, keep it general. This one is because it's a very specific place. Actually, people hide here. People hide behind fridge. It's yeah, something to keep in mind. Okay, let's move here.
Market.
Now,
No, this
Back-
one's
actually,
not
this
market
is
yet.
the reason why like you don't call the other one bike because this has got
Yeah.
a bike here.
Oh, so that's why it's.
So we
it's-
call the other one Bobby,
Bobby,
okay?
okay.
The other one's
Yeah.
Bobby.
Bobby. Port.
Bobby. Then this one is bike. So someone's here, they're playing bike.
Mhm.
Then here, this is bench.
Okay.
You see Tom Catch?
Up
Oh my
here,
God,
up
it's
here
Tom
can also
Kitch.
be bench.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's on the bench.
Are you
we just
serious?
call this whole area bench. If you
It's
don't
Tom
know where they are, this
Mhm.
is called bottom mid.
Mhm.
This whole area is called bottom mid. Okay, this area is called pizza for obvious reasons.
Mhm.
Oh,
Then this is
yeah, yeah.
market. This is market.
Never seen this.
Then this
before.
is CT spawn.
Okay, this one. Okay,
Mhm.
city spawn. This one, barrel. What?
Trying to
No, no,
think
no, no, no.
if we need a name.
Barrel-
If we need a
barrel-
name of.
But you
But normally,
Do
if
we need
people
a
get the
name for
kill, they
this?
will
do
relocate.
people
No, no, no,
stay here?
Itu.
But do we need a name for this area here?
Oh, yo! Can you see
Mid
me?
spawn. I don't know. I would just
mid
call
lah.
this mid. I would just call this mid spawn. You
Do
know.
we have barrels?
Yeah,
Barrels?
Hold on,
is a
barrels
B,
is over here.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
So yeah, let's
Uh,
move to
Oh yeah,
B.
but
spawn boost.
This is
Mid
barrels
boost?
lah.
No, cannot.
We always call this
Cannot.
barrels, ma. Barrels.
There's a
I-
mid boost here.
I call
So
that mid anyway.
Yep.
so usually in the context of B site, if say we were attacking, right, we would call this one from spawn or CT, right? That's all around here. But if we know specifically there's a guy here, that's when we call out barrels.
Barrels.
And the reason why it's important is if I'm Sova, I will get a shock tart over here and get the guy. Okay. I think, right, if someone is playing here,
Lion
this is a
or-
rare one. Just call it lion.
Yeah. Liar.
Where is it?
Okay.
Here.
All agree?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Lion.
No, here. So
Oh,
now
okay,
let's
okay.
let's get
Oh.
on to site.
This is
So-
workshop.
So workshop, shack. Okay. This is logs.
Mm-hmm.
I thought this is red hole.
Great. This is red hole.
We already talked about this. There was another time that we already went here and talked about names, and we
Oh,
we
yeah.
had a lengthy discussion about why logs was better.
Okay, I'll try to
Red
remember that.
logs.
Otherwise, it's red hole.
Yeah.
Whichever lah.
Yeah.
I think I can understand both of them.
Yep.
So okay. So let's see. This whole area is B main.
B main. Okay. B main. Oh wait.
I know last time we gave more specific names, but I don't wanna give any specific names this time because I think it's fine.
Yeah, this fish.
This whole section here, this is ledge.
Edge. Yep.
Yes.
Where? Where? Oh, I did here.
This whole area is ledge. Okay. Then this is boost.
Mm-hmm.
This is boost.
This is Tetris.
Ah, that's
okay.
Same
Yeah.
name.
This is backside.
Back B.
Yep.
Backside. Okay.
Sometimes people call this boathouse, but I don't want to confuse people with this. So we just call this back B.
Can someone stand there?
Where?
Someone stand there. Someone stand here, and someone stand here.
No, fresh.
Someone stand here. I just want to see where I can flash everyone.
You can't
No.
flash.
I'm blinded.
I'm blinded.
Now I'm
No.
blinded.
I'm
Blinded.
blinded.
Flash here.
Yeah, this.
I'm not blinded.
Flash this.
But it won't get this guy.
Which
Me.
guy?
Well, I'm not getting flash at all for anything else, you know.
You flashing back B.
Yes.
Flashed.
Nope.
Me no. Yep.
Nope.
Yes.
I gotta sacrifice lah. Otherwise.
Well, there's a good thing you have 3 of them, so
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that'll be one to look for. Oh well, I guess
So-
this is still the most efficient lah.
so we'll call this this is Tetris.
Yep.
Hey, Joe, can you
This
stand on the
double
boost?
box or green box?
Double box.
Double
Double box is
box.
already on the other side.
This is.
No, I mean like Lin, when we're playing like this, usually we're fighting over the site. So we're not going to confuse it with the other
I'm
side.
not gonna call something
Okay.
else on another side. If
Yeah.
it does sound it's we were talking about the one right in front of us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Sometimes we get
Yeah.
repeated calls.
So if I call out boost box, I'm talking about this box. I'm not talking about
The
this
other one.
box.
Mm.
Because this is the only box you need to boost to get onto ledge.
Yeah, always use
Otherwise,
those.
there's no way up from the ledge. So that's why we call it boost. Just like on the other side lah.
This one happens from time to time, but it's rarer. So I wouldn't give it a specific name, but if someone says below ledge, look at where I am. I would say
Okay.
this is where, because they can crouch here, people jump into sight and then you mow them all down as they jump down here. I've seen us all get squad wiped
Is Shadow
just by
stand there?
someone.
What?
So below ledge, right? Okay,
Below ledge.
all
okay.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Am I getting people? on ledge?
if playing defense here, I mean, like, we can change it up on the fly. As a Sova, I'll be moving around different places here.
Yep.
Either ledge at spawn. I wouldn't play market. Usually someone else plays market, but I'll be playing somewhere on site. Then yeah, one other person helps wherever. So okay, we talk about defense of A. So now B retake. B retake. If we're doing retake now, obviously, if we can get someone B main, that would be great.
Can
We
hold
won't
on, I
always
want to
have B
buffer.
main. Ideal situation, if it's on even numbers, they will be in sight, like fully in sight, you know, so it's difficult. So we have a few options. I can get arrow. Okay, might as well just pause.
Can someone go to B main?
B main.
Coming.
Over there. And just hide on the corner on the left.
I'll let it
On
take
your
a
right, on
piss
your
as
right.
well, then.
Yeah, this corner. Yeah. I just want to see if this can flash people inside.
Flashed.
Okay. Anyone over here? Can someone go over here?
Wait,
Want me to go there?
hold on. I just have to reply. I have to send something up to my grandma. Where?
Yeah,
Here.
Jason, stand here.
Okay. Barrels. Okay.
Yeah, I just want to see if I can get both of you fuckers.
No, I'm not flashed.
Flashed.
If I stand here on right on barrels, right, I won't be flashed. If I need, I need to white pick it.
If
I'm
you're
back.
on the other side,
Sorry. Now, wait. Like here.
yeah, you're holding closer to CT lah.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
Flashed.
Only Lin is.
So it's more for so this is more for B main lah.
Oh, now I'm flashed.
Okay lah, bit too unreliable lah.
Yeah, but Lin, also careful. Come.
Okay, where?
When you come. When you play side, wherever side you on, please be careful of this window.
Yeah, because people can boost for fish.
Yes.
Oops.
Oh, okay.
No, but that should not be the first place you look. That when you pick, you should not. That's like a
If
secondary
you
thing.
hear a
Just
jet,
beware lah.
if you hear a jet or a sage, normally jet, she will boost from ledge like this. You will hear like this. If there's a sage, you will hear the sage roar on the box. Sage will always boost on the box instead of because this box, you boost up. Hiya, let's say this sage picks everything. A jet no need. A jet needs to stand here only. So you always be careful of the noise. If you hear a sage, right, that means she boosted up here already. Because there's nowhere to wall over here besides like if you want a wall here, like wall here, cut off this, try to stick close to the wall, pick the guy here, and then run in. Go, plan. Walang mahi get my.
Hey, can someone send a workshop? Someone send a workshop. I just want to see whether this can go through 2 walls.
Literally no reaction move.
Yep, it goes through.
No, do you get damage or not? Like
No.
It's until in the middle. Are they shadow? Did you? Yeah, it's until in the middle here.
Here I get.
Wow,
No,
really?
Here
Here I get.
on the
Here I
saw.
don't.
Wow, so
If
this
I-
can
if-
clear a fucking workshop, man.
If I'm backed out at the corner, right? Oh yeah, I kena. Do
Yeah.
it.
Oh, whoa. So this will be clear.
Yeah, I can also.
Wow.
I think
Oh, okay.
for something like that, Joe, something to think about. I know we're not moving on to attack yet, but the arrows that I typically get into B, this is a very common one.
Giraffe.
It will see anyone here.
Workshop.
So it clears this out. This might not be cleared, but then that means you can use your aftershock here. If the arrow spots someone there, then you can aftershock that. If I want to clear both of those out, however, I can also. So I can get that arrow as well. So that will clear out both logs and also workshop.
Yeah.
So we see what we want to do. If we're going for a full stack push, I won't get an early arrow. I need time to get here onto this box, and then I'll just tap that in.
Wait,
Then we clear ledge as well. We clear most of the spots. If someone is taking an aggressive angle on stairs, it will also clear them out. then we only have to worry about people on site. Okay, anyways, that was talking about attack a little bit, but retake wise, we don't assume that we have B main. If we have B main, all the best. Generally speaking, it's very common for people to play on the site itself, but we know that there could be a lot of difficulties. If we're pushing through market, there are already so many angles. There's ledge, there's stairs, there's the hard right where Lin is standing.
Oh, here.
Yeah. There's of course going to be logs as well that can hold that tight angle. So it's fuckfest supreme with fries lah. Okay. So that's why we need to always come from 2 angles. So from here, we have options. Is this the one? No, it's not the one.
Oh, can I get someone standing in logs?
Yeah.
And
So I can get this one from Lion.
someone stand up here.
Stand up here. Okay.
What is it, Jay?
Okay. Yep, I can see.
Yep, you'll hit here.
Yep, it will hit me.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this one.
Jay? No?
Jay. I think Jay's internet went to shy
Oh,
because
really?
he's having 100.
No, I was having a drink
okay.
because you guys were busy
Anyway, yep.
going through your shit. No, so we push from both sides. Arrow can come in that way. I think I mentioned, so it can go here. Likewise, we push out from both sides. So you need to clear the top of the stairs, logs. If ledge someone is playing, if you drop down here, you can already see whether there's anyone here. Very common.
Yeah, very common.
B main. I personally love to play this one if I know that they don't have control from the B lobby. So I wouldn't say that this is worth using your aftershock. I would save your aftershock for a retake. So if it's retake, now pushing onto site, of course we go downstairs and we will go down ledge at the same time. Backside, super common. I would say this is where you should use your aftershock. Your aftershock, honestly.
On default. Or back.
Tetris?
No, default can easily be shot by ledge, right? If you just keep pushing. You do it on back.
Oh, okay.
Do the middle side. Then they have to move out. Because once you do that, anyone can push downstairs at the same time, You clear out double box, backside, and default.
Okay. So I should aim to go.
And even when we first push into site, there's always a great pre-fire spot, which is boost.
Yeah.
So I think this one we know. And if we're going for this kind of play where I think we have a couple of people already in here and they're playing all on site, I will get this arrow. Then you wallbang anyone here. If there's anyone playing close down here, you can wallbang their asses. If there's someone on boost, you'll see them. You can wallbang them as well. So yeah, remember to wallbang, you need to shoot at it perpendicular to the surface. Don't shoot it at an angle. You notice that your shots don't go through if they're at too much of an angle.
Oh, okay. So it need to be okay. Straight.
So, like, if I'm standing here, I can't hit the boost guy. I can see there's no penetration. Okay, anyways, I think I don't really have anything else to add for a retake. You guys?
Nope. All good.
Okay, so for a take, I think we sort of covered it for attacking side. If we really want to push this, we can. And we got arrows to to clear out those angles that we talk about.
Oh yeah, Jay has
Smokes.
strat for attack also, if you don't mind. Like let's say like we're all stacked up B, right? Because I saw this from Timey and Ninja's team. What Sova, like you dart there, but then the jet will smoke here, and then I'll dash in. Then I'll instantly smoke CT off, and I'll close this. So we
Yeah.
just bomb rush into.
Well, I mean, if you can pull it off, of course, it's a good thing, lah.
Yeah.
But don't keep doing it round after round if it's not working or
Yep.
they're able to take you down.
Mhm.
Honestly, this is where Jet can shine a lot because on Ascent she can really create a lot of space just by doing this kind of thing, lah. You know.
Close, kill.
But even then, it doesn't even have to be at workshop. It could still just be up ahead,
Yep, like here.
dashing into the smoke. Dual purpose. Anyone at CT cannot see you. But
Yep.
otherwise, I think the smokes that Murph places down is again here and here. You can do them a little bit further out. It doesn't have to be as close in, but anyways, right idea.
Yep.
But yeah,
But
those
I've
are the
seen-
smokes.
I've seen the pros. They put actually the smoke quite close. They put it like here and here, like
so
one
they-
here and one here.
Just need to walk, so everyone else can
Then
walk,
we get
or what?
access to ledge,
Okay.
and then one more here. Yep. Then completely blind, and then everyone just waltz into fucking ledge.
That's this is dangerous, this one.
Yeah.
Reason being because
They will know.
they could have a Sova playing on this site
Ah.
or Cypher. So if there's Cypher, then he'll have tripwires here. You hit one, he will wallbang you from CT. If there's a Sova, he just gets a dart here. He sees you, same thing, wallbangs you.
But depending on
Um,
situation, lah.
The reason why I don't like this, and we just smoke off here and here, that we keep ourselves having more vision. In PUBG, we always say that if you have smoke grenades, and that's the only utility you have, you smoke the enemy. You don't smoke yourself. You know, you smoke the enemy because you reduce their vision. Sure, they can play in and around it, but they put themselves at more risk pushing through and peeking out the other side. Then you could have five fuckers all over there waiting, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean it can get you onto site, but then that is also giving them opportunity to like spam through the smoke, do those other couple of things that we kind of talk about, right?
All right.
Yeah. I mean like it's an idea that can be worked on more, no doubt.
But wait. Also, whoever is playing mid with me on defense, basically someone has to be ready to peek this window because if like let's say they're bum rushing B, right? I hear them. I would do this fault line because normally they would just come in, and I'll catch them either running across open or they're running into ledge. And then when you peek after I cast it, then you can pretty much get some kills. It's mostly applicable for pistol round.
Only.
Yeah. So when I hear a lot of footsteps, it's like B, I'll straight away do this.
Well, I mean, I'll be playing on B. I think the best thing that I can do is I'll probably be falling back to window or to stairs, whichever, and then I'll just try and get a shock dart onto ledge because they're all going to be slowed down, right? So that's the best application. Okay, let's see. Anything else to specifically cover here? But that's a take directly from B main. I don't think we'll go through like a split push because you're either overwhelming the site from one side or the other, right? So I don't know. Anything you guys have to add? No?
Nope.
No, I'm good.
I'm good.
If we're holding mid, like say Joe is in market, I'm in B, and then we have another person. The other person can play all the way back here at mid spawn.
Yep.
Can play at pizza. Hold this tight angle. But pizza is a very common place. So is market. So they don't be so surprised if they know exactly where you are.
Oh, but then if anyone's holding mid spawn with me, right? Someone should actually play it back because I will. If I hear them pushing up mid, I will flash here, and pizza will get blinded as well. But if you're playing back here, you won't be.
try that again, Joe. Because I don't think I get blinded here. I know, not blinded. Now that one, of course, blinded. That one, you just yes. This one, you just preempt your Guyla. I'm gonna flash, then you turn away. But yeah, if we play any further, it will be a rare aggressive peek. Maybe Jason or I will peek out here, especially with operators. We tend to do that, and then we fall back. You know, and even if we want to hold a very passive op angle, it can be all the way back in mid spawn. Okay. So, anyways, that's all of the defensive side here. I think there are micro plays on A side, which you guys might want to do. I think we don't need to go through that
I also can push out a B as well.
specifically, right? So what have we not covered? We haven't talked about overall attack, right? We only did attack on B, right?
Yeah, on left the A.
So left the A. So A side in general can be one that again we can stack up on A main, but this map is all about being unpredictable. Unpredictable and moving people around between the different places. It's going to be a case where we also need to be careful about both flanks, right? Because we don't have a dedicated flank watch. We don't have Cypher, for example. So it's very common for people to push out from the side that we have no presence. So we kind of need presence in general. Otherwise, it's kind of like a bum rush in a way. So we need to keep that in mind at all times. Maybe we can have one person on the alert while everyone else tries to control the other sides of the maps. And then later on, as the match progresses, we rotate to the side that we feel the most useful. So similar to what we talked about last night when we were on Bind, right? We're trying to pull them from side to side. But right now, we have the added dynamic that there is the whole middle section of the map. The middle section of the map, you can get control over it, and you can restrict the kind of rotations that they can do. Obviously, if the defensive side controls the mid angles from A short and also bottom mid, they can prevent you from rotating through here. Then attack, you're always limited to rotations through attacker spawn, which takes a long time. And even then, say we're here at A main and we see there's a lot of resistance on A, and then we want to rotate out, but we know they have mid presence. If we rotate all the way around attacker spawn, we also have to watch out for someone pushing out of B lobby and everything. It's annoying. But anyways, now let's talk about site take for A. So we got a few options. So if it's just a standard one, like where we have all the people here, I have lineups all the way in A lobby for this arrow. So this one will get most of site. It doesn't get behind generator. But if we know that there's someone at generator, I also have shock darts for that. I will also be able to get you guys this kind of arrow. So this will get generator. I also tend to get this one. So this will get heaven
Ooh, the
and
heaven.
most of site.
Okay.
So those are the few that I will be using low. So from that information, I think the general smokes that we have will be here at door or lever and heaven. So once we have that, we push into site. We have to clear generator. We have to clear bricks. We have to move up to lever, flip lever, and go for plant. Clear out, but actually before the plant, clear out hell. This is something that we've always fucked up on multiple times. We clear out hell with more than one person, mind you.
You can't shoot through them there.
And even if you can wallbang, make sure you just clear with your
you can wallbang the
bodies.
sloth only. You can wallbang the sloth only.
And even then, I wouldn't even try to just wall banging. One, you might miss. Two, if you do miss him and don't kill him, he will just swing and kill you. So more than one person is required to clear this. Yeah. So we need to clear that before we plant.
Someone stand behind generator here where I'm at.
Okay.
I just want to see. I have to pick one flash to do an entry. I'm thinking either this one lah.
Flash.
Yeah.
Flash.
Flash.
So
Yeah,
Generator.
flash.
Okay.
okay. So right, we have an abundance of flashes, so we can afford to keep some for later, but at the same time, we can also just go with it. So, like Lynn,
Yeah.
your flashes will probably come out first, right?
Yep.
Because you're gonna be here,
Wait, let me
and you're
go
just
down.
gonna flash into sight.
Okay, flash it to side like here. Is it
Yeah.
high enough? Okay.
Chances are you would do a second one almost straight away because anyone here is
So,
watching the angle, you have to listen. Are they shooting your flash or not?
Yeah, flash.
So that's when you pop out the second one straight away, and then you just move it onto site.
Pop. Shoot. Flash one more time. Then shoot. Different.
So,
location.
anyways, we're just wanting you to use your flashes straight away, okay?
Okay.
Like Joe, in the meantime, he can use fault line. He can flash something else if he wants, or just save his flash for later. Or he could just use it as well. Doesn't matter.
Normally, it's either I'll flash first, and I'll do this fault line to get garden, to get whoever's holding this angle. I'll stun them, because I'll normally flash this first, and then I'll fault line them. So it'll be like this.
Easier to flash up.
Okay, so that's taking sight from this angle. We'll go through short in a second, but let's go through post plant first.
Where are we planting? Here.
Post,
Here.
yeah.
Here.
One.
Jenny.
Two.
This is easier for them to. First, you're also more exposed to
Yeah.
tree. I mean, if say for example we have to get the plant down, of course, and there's someone coming from tree, yeah, just go fucking deeper behind generator. I think no choice. Post plant position wise, first of all, hell should be a good place, especially if we want to play the wallbang game. Joe
I
is
think planting a bush
particularly
is not bad. Planting a
Joe
bush
is
not bad.
Joe is particularly useful here because he can use his fault line, he can use his aftershock, he can use his flashes. So I would expect Joe to play here
Yeah.
more
normally I'll
often
play
than not. Yeah. So this is where Joe would play. Behind generator is where I would play typically
Okay.
because I can get
That from there.
certain shock darts like that to work for us. And because once I get like one of these kind of darts, then anyone playing in hell, you shoot them through the floor.
Yep.
The wall bang works both ways. So if I can get a recon arrow for you, that works out the best. Then of course post plant, we definitely should have one or two at A main because we're planting for A main, right? Down here. So it only makes sense that we have that presence here because we can shoot
Back
the spike.
Yep.
Okay. So I only named 3 or 4 places, because I think those are the most important. Other ones it can depend. If we have strong presence there in A main, we could have someone at lever here, but you're kind of trapped if they shoot the door down and they push heaven at the same time. So that's the main problem. And I guess it depends as well. Like, how I said for retake of A, we have to be careful of this spot. This is actually a good spot to have, right? If we know we have mid control and they are all rotating through spawn, we can hold here from A short, stay in A short cubby. Actually, even if they're taking mid control back, you can stay here in the mid cubby in this corner, and you could just wait for anyone to come through short. At the same time, even if they come through garden here into tree, they seldom look here. So if you have a tight angle where they can't see you and they start pushing on the site, you get the backstab. Otherwise, a simple angle, you just hold here, they try and push out from garden, you can get the shot. So I think that's all for the post plant positions. In terms of attack on A short, I think you guys see from time to time, right, that sometimes we just walk up here all the way here to A short. So a lot of the times we'll do that because maybe we have a smoke here. Mervin has put a smoke, and we're able to move right here on the edge of it. Because any smoke here, it will push. It's gonna push them back. If they hold this tight angle here, they're making it risky for themselves. Now, of course, we can wait for the smoke to dissipate. Okay, so if Merv does this, we might still have one more smoke on hand. So the second smoke will be ready for here. Okay, but if
anyway, what?
But yeah, we can flash this. This is also, but I'm just saying that this is also a decent place to smoke. It could also be for Jason to smoke. But yeah, we got three sources of flashes. We got breach. We got paranoid. Paranoid is also good for this one. And of course Lynn's flashes as well. But I would say that Lynn's flashes are probably better used here.
Okay.
Yeah.
To go onto site.
Because I don't.
You understand?
Okay.
We're coming from this direction, Lynn.
Yeah, that's it.
We're coming from this
From
direction.
this, yeah,
So
from here to here.
everyone else worries about blocking this off or flashing this, and then you get all the way here and you flash into the site. Now if you're gonna flash here, you need a flash like up here. I think, Joe.
Where, huh? Oh, where am I flashing in there?
No, you're saying that you can flash as well. I said yes, you can.
I can flash to get the whole of garden as well as anyone looking through glass. There.
Hold on, let me move to glass because the glass is what I'm concerned about. Okay. Yeah, that also works.
If they hold the tight corner, cannot lah. But then it basically gets the most coverage. People holding tight angles here or even on site.
Yeah. I think if we don't have any smoke, like even Jason doesn't put a smoke down here, then you need to do two flashes. I think just to make sure that we get through.
Crosser, yep.
But otherwise, if Merv has a smoke left over, he can get one here. Otherwise, he just gets the one at short, and then Jason can get other ones. You also can flash 2 times, one here and one there, if really necessary. Because like Merv, he might not have a second smoke for this, because if he gets this short smoke, chances are he also got this smoke as well, right?
Yeah.
So
I will flash. I normally don't. You just use one flash. It's either a succession with a fault light or something. So it's clear angles.
A lot of the time right now we're talking about we all have full utility, right? It's because that's the first play that we do. We'll make calls on the fly for things that happen in the middle of the game, like where we're moving between sites, we're seeing what utility that we have left, what utility have they used, what kind of picks have we got, what kind of picks have they got. Those are the things that we'll do impromptu. So let's not worry too much about those. But in general, for this map, if we get that mid control, even if we don't want to take B side, taking control of like pizza area on attack and up to market, makes them panicky a bit. Then they sometimes they go for the rotation here. And similarly to Haven, if we like manage to have successful lurks go down towards the mid side of things, if we're attacking A side, we know that we're going to pull rotations from B. So we can try and hold these kind of angles here to watch into towards the A ramp side of things. And we just know that the rotations are very restrictive in general. So we can always play that to our advantage.
Okay.
All right. So, I mean, I didn't have any other specific things I really wanted to cover. Just that, I guess we keep it fluid, what we want to do. I'd say let's talk about our default for attack. So default for attack, do you guys prefer heavier B lobby presence or top mid presence?
Default I think top mid
Top mid. Okay.
So okay, how about this? We have 3 and 2 or 2 and 3.
2 and 3 because
I think 3 is better at B main because one needs to watch flank. One needs to be dedicated to watch flank.
Okay.
B main always likes to flank.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So okay, three at B, two top mid. So one might be looking at A lobby a bit,
Yep.
with the other top mid guy, or two of them at A main just to contest the orb kind of thing. The other three can be a bit more freeform. If I'm playing here, I can get the dart here. We can try and take that mid control and contest A short, and then we can decide what we want to do. Or with the three people, can poke into B main, get them scared a bit, that kind of stuff. And then at the same time have the top mid guy here to give a little bit more weight to the middle side of things. Okay, one set play which I was kind of talking about the other day when we were talking about vision strikers, right? Is if we're on defense, we win the pistol round and the second round, and we want to get rid of our specters in the best way possible.
Okay.
And the team, they like to spawn at B lobby. We push out of B main. We also push from mid as well. So this is a breach and jet strat. You both be here. You would jet dash all the way to tiles. Now you can put a smoke just before you get there. Not in tiles itself, because you
Yep.
want the breach. No, not too close. That's too close.
Okay.
Because you want the breach to hit the tiles and flash
Okay.
everyone inside.
Hold on.
It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to make sure that if someone
Yeah, I'll do it
is
to
going
you.
for a fast peek, that they
Mhm.
can't see you. So you can shoot it like right in front here.
I can still
Yeah,
see.
that works. That works. That's fine, because you're just trying to prevent yourself from getting killed before
Pop.
Joe's flash does anything. So like Joe, how
Floor was
quickly can
fine.
you flash this?
Where's the barrier? The barrier is here, right?
The barrier is the top of the stairs.
Oh, isn't it here? A bit
Top
more
of
to
the
left.
stairs.
Mm,
Well, whatever, around here.
I can, yeah.
Try again.
Of course,
One.
Aim
this
higher,
side
bit.
is better. This is
Aim higher.
better. Can you hit the right panel quickly or not?
Too long. By the time I get angle,
Yeah.
on it, the jet would have gone. And also, it's a bit risky. I might hit this. So
Okay.
I might confirm
Okay. Jason,
Yo.
I think you should get your smoke here
Yep.
and dash into it. I got two reasons for why you should do it there. Okay. Reason one, main reason is if they are not all there at B lobby and
Mhm.
someone pops out here from top mid, you can survive. Joe also can follow up if they want. If we want to clear out, I would say Joe still stays there unless like it's confirmed all of them are there and he should go for refrag or what
Mhm.
But I think you just coming here and getting them by surprise already deals them significant damage. Then B main side, we would have another 2 or 3 of us.
I think right. If you want to push B main, let me get ready my paranoia, and then when I hear jet dash in, I just paranoia, and then we all push together.
Thing
Then
is,
the
his jet dash is very quick. We're basically
Yeah.
legging
Okay,
it
okay.
straight away.
Then have to wait for my call out. If I say I'm flashing, Joe get ready, Jet get ready, and then when I say blinding, then you all start flashing and all.
Your blinding will basically be the start of the round, So like the other two people would be like stacked up here already.
Okay, then once barrier is up, I straight away blind and then
Yeah,
you all
and then
straight
these
away
two they run in from B main, and at the same time on the other side you have the breach and breach and jet play.
I got a better idea. Omen will stand here. I mean, basically, you should run here. Aim to paranoia angle for this hut here. Okay.
No,
The reason
why,
being, when the barrier goes down, I can just flash here, and the jet can straight away dash out without being blinded to the corner, get everyone, and then those who got flash will fall back right into your paranoia.
Aren't you guys pushing from the mid?
Yeah, you're pushing from mid.
From mid, oh, okay. I thought it was mid.
No, that's the whole play that we were talking with Jason and shit just now.
We pinch them in B main.
Okay,
B main,
alright,
right?
yeah, okay.
So I blind, and then maybe Jay or Lin will be at B main, and then when the barrier is down, and then you guys try get ready at the barrier.
Barrier is like
The only thing, right, that I'm apprehensive on this one is we're leaving A main completely wide open. If we're wrong,
I mean, we can
this-
always retake. It's better. Wait, try again, really?
yeah, I
really?
mean we can. I'm
Three,
only wondering whether or not
two,
like instead of Lin and
one.
myself pushing up here, followed by you, Lin goes over to
Right here.
A side or something and lurks.
Yeah.
But never mind. Like you said, we do this on a round that, you know, we might just decide to do a retake or whatever it is. But these are the kind of set plays we do when there's a gun round. You know, we try and catch people off guard and stuff like that. But anyways, this is just one play that we have. I think you guys also have another play on A main side, right?
Yeah.
Or what? You
yeah.
can have 3 guys, right?
I just need a paranoia right on 3. So normally this is a jet omen play.
Yes.
Omen paranoid the jet. I think
And then
everyone
you
has it,
dash
yeah.
and updraft up to
Yep,
here, right?
Yep. And then I'll just stay up here and then
Shoot them.
Ayah.
Well, I can also follow.
But
through.
yeah,
I
it
can
doesn't
also
have to
follow
be
through
with
by
knives, yeah.
Yeah.
People who come back. The problem about my push out here is because I tend to it doesn't last as long. So I think the paranoia, and then we can follow up by I can flash back because normally they'll fall back, right?
I think that it has to be 3 of you,
Yeah.
Like you push with Jason.
Mhm.
Jason aims to land up here. He'll do damage, but you just keep flashing them. You just keep flashing them.
Imagine I had a judge.
Pop, pop, pop.
You want to try the judge, Anna?
So yeah, this one we try and guess whether they're doing A main or B main. We got plays for both of them.
This is a cheese.
Joe,
So
try to
so
blind-
if we're doing this, we give shitty weapons
Flash.
or
Yeah.
voila
It
to
is
everyone
expected,
getting
so
in
yeah.
front of them.
This box here.
try flash here, flash me. Flash though. This
The
The
reason why is
backside.
because if someone's here, he won't get flash. And normally people will be here after they get flashed. That's the reason why I flashed this one.
try again, try again.
Well, we're blind.
One more time.
And by people back then, they won't get flashed lah. So now we
Yeah.
have to follow up
People
by
at
this.
top mid won't be flashed.
You got flashed.
Yeah, that I know.
Ah. Okay.
So normally it would be these 2 flashes are this one and then this one.
I'm gonna get a drink.
All right.
Hello everyone. Hi.
Oh, if I dash up here, I can just. Yeah.
My
Oh, I
watch
can-
this.
No. You paranoid, right? And then I scream,
So-
"Watch this! Yeah!"
Cannot see
Yeah.
Paranoia.
No, plus I can do this like if I had a judge lah.
Oh, finally I got the babi. Finally aku dapat atas.
Kau dapat naik atas?
Yeah.
Finally.
Finally.
Yeah lah, I think maybe a
So
judge play could be best here lah, like.
Yup. And I'll
Oh.
be following up from behind to get the longer shots.
Yeah. Let's say like, hey, I got extra money. I'm like, hey, Joe, take my weapon, and then just
Ah,
buy
okay.
a judge, and
Wait,
then
wait,
I'll
wait,
be
wait.
like,
Go up there, go up there, go up there. I want to see where I can flash where you don't get blinded.
oh, come on, bro. Get out,
Right.
get out.
Okay, you're gonna shoot people, right?
Yep.
Are you blinded?
I'm not blind at all. If I look towards them, I won't get blind. If I
Oh,
look
that's
right, I
okay.
won't get blind. Yeah. See, I won't get blind if I look here.
You got like semi-blind and just
Oh.
settle.
Okay, that's brutal lah. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
This is
that-
on. This is on.
On lah, Joe. On
No,
lah.
because
On.
If you're not blinded, it's even more deadly lah. Fuck.
Yeah. I'll request the Elder Flame judge from Murph just to like make it a chunky play, you know. Then you can put it on our both highlights, you know.
But Lin,
Yes.
just so you know, this is actually called gelato. This whole area.
Yeah, apa tu tadi dah cakap dah.
So if we're pushing from there and someone calls gelato, you should expect someone to be here.
Oh, there. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
we're
it's
pushing
called
from there, mah.
gelato.
Yeah.
So
I'm
when we
surprised
call
this is
gelato-
not called babi because literally there's a pig here.
Actually, no. This is
No,
babi.
Babi is here.
Yeah,
This is
I know,
a
I
pork
know.
shop, bro.
I know. That's why I was like, okay. Come on. Oh
This is
god.
babi.
One time
Because of
only.
this, this is babi.
That means
This is babi.
I cannot touch the walls.
No, you,
Got
no,
some,
no, 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 no. You
Oh,
don't need
got
to.
it!
You
Yay!
need to. You don't need to run from here. And you see,
Yeah.
if you get on the bicycle, you stay on the edge. You run, then you jump. You run, then you jump only. Like don't need to start
I don't
from a
need.
long run one.
Okay. Where to?
Oh, waiting for Jay, right? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
Jay
she's
is
back,
moving.
okay.
Oh, the okay. Tell me.
But I
Okay.
play too. I play too much jet, so like I don't even use that because I only like.
Okay, wait, let's try
Never
that
mind.
again.
Yeah, I'll try it again.
So I'll double flash, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
You
Wait,
flash
come back, wait,
first.
go to the line first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Barrier.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you need to pop your flash first, I think.
I did pop it.
I mean, once I like you hear the dash, you pop it.
Wait up.
Try
Oh,
again.
yeah, okay. So I wait
Yeah.
for your dash lah.
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2.
Hello everyone, how are you doing? Good evening.
Oh yeah. Oh, you can pop before. Oh, you say you pop.
Selamat malam
I
semuanya.
say like
Apa
yeah. You
kabar?
say you.
Hai,
I'm flashing. Then I go. Try again.
Hello, hello.
Alright, 3, 2,
And
1.
also I welcome
wait,
you
back up,
guys.
back
Thank
up
you
to the
very
line.
much for watching my stream
2, 1, go.
tonight. And tonight I
Flashing.
would like to play Hades. Yay,
Yep.
Hades, yay! And for your
But I need to
information,
practice
I really
landing
like,
on like
games
here
from
lah.
Super
Sometimes I
Giant
fail the
Games.
lens and I get fucked instead.
Since the first time
Actually,
I
I
tried
think when you
Bastion,
see the flash fly past the head, then you'll
that's why I tried to.
Okay, so
I tried
ready,
to.
and-
Yep.
Because it's 2 seconds, it's quite long, man.
It's really
Yep.
long. It feels forever.
Buff breach, yay!
I'm surprised they didn't nerf him in this patch.
He's balanced. He's balanced.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, he's balanced.
I cannot tell if that's sarcasm or not.
Okay, so Jay, anything else you
smell.
wanna recap?
Jay is not
Nope.
here.
Yeah, Jay's here. He's
Just
crap.
muted. Oh, okay.
But you have like plenty of time to land here. It's not a problem. You have a fucking paranoia the whole time. They you by the time you land here, they don't even realize you're here. That's why the guy who did this, like Wardell, is able to get like a 3 or 5 kill, whatever, landing here. And it's just those two. They didn't even have a breach, you know. The breach is just the icing on the cake. I wouldn't take a judge for this, honestly.
Yeah,
I
take a
would just
Phantom or Spectre.
Phantom, or if you're trying to throw away a Spectre, then you do this
Yeah.
play lah, you know. But no, I don't have anything else specifically to add.
Alright. So we go for a game.
I'm going to bed actually.
I'm going to bed. Got a meeting tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Oh, the YE.
We gotta pack the jersey.
What?
Gotta pack
Oh
jersey
yeah,
tomorrow.
we got jersey to pack.
They
Wait,
deliver at your house already?
Not deliver, I have to go pick it up.
Huh?
Huh?
I mean, we meet
I thought
in the middle
the
lah.
guy agreed to.
No, come out took it and then like, hey, can we meet at Kota Kemuning instead? And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I drove out just now.
He took it.
I drove out.
So
and
you
then-
have it with you lah.
Yeah.
That's so.
Oh.
How dare.
I mean, Merv, we can. I mean, tomorrow we just reach.
So how many more stragglers are there?
I don't know, man. Tomorrow I'll check. Because I haven't checked it yet.
Okay. All right. GG's.
Good night, guys.
You didn't play any games, so yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Have a good rest.
So sleepy.
Work.
So
then-
sleepy.
Yeah.
So much knowledge macam otak aku macam, oh, you are in high school.
I mean, whatever lah. I mean, don't stress about it. Honestly,
Talk about it.
we're just trying to have fun tomorrow. And you know, if we do manage to win some things, then hey, that's great, you know. But we're not expecting everyone to remember all the plays, everything that we discussed. We're not a professional team
Yet.
or anything. We're just trying to, you know,
Trashed everyone else.
We're not pro player, we just better than everyone.
and at the same time, we're just you know, talking through what we want to try and do in the game, right?
I forgot
So,
to inform apa tu for tomorrow. Before we start recording, who's going to be recording?
I think everyone record their POV
Everyone
lah.
record their own lah.
Okay, so if that's going to be
Unless
it,
unless it's gonna be like super laggy for your computer that your performance will
that's
be
why.
affected, then just don't bother lah. You
Yeah.
know,
If for example,
because they have a stream, I mean, it's going to be broadcast. It might not be there because like there are matches going on at the same time. You know, but hey, you know, I think you shouldn't like sacrifice 50% of your frames just to record something that
yeah.
you know.
I know I can do it. I think most of us can do it. Just that
Joe.
when we started recording, we need to sync up everyone's audio, so it's easier for me to edit. So
Bro, it's even easier. You just look at the fucking clock.
Yeah.
that's why. No, it's going to be easier if we just clap. So what?
no,
example,
how about no, we
Bro,
are,
there's a
wow.
clock there.
I know,
For
I
Christ's
know.
sake.
I
What
tried
for
to
you
do,
want to do that?
before this. I tried to edit like that using the clock. It's so confusing. Like, seriously, it will take. If we clap, it will be easier.
Well, you're always late to work, so yes, I can understand why
Oh
you
my
find
God.
clock confusing.
Just clap.
Oh,
Just one person, 3, 2, 1,
shit.
clap. The next person, 3, 2, 1, clap. Then the next person, 3, 2, 1, clap. Just do that, please.
Why are we like Boy Scouts?
Why like
Why we need
you cannot read a clock one?
It's-
I am so flabbergasted right now.
A clock is 1,000 of a millisecond. If you're just slightly off, then the timing will be different.
Look, you're if you're recording at 60 frames per second,
Yeah. So that means
then you can always move it frame by frame, and then it's all lined up. I do this shit as well. Don't bullshit me that this takes so much of your
yeah,
time.
that's why. Just clap. It's going to be easier. Clap is just one spike.
You know what? Because of that, I'm gonna clap multiple times.
I'm just going to take the first clap. 3, 2.
What, the first round, the first match? What,
just the first match. Just starting recording. We say, okay, I'm starting. Click record. Example, lane recording. Done. That's literally it.
Means you're basically making this a fucking TV show
Okay.
for a highlight.
Yes.
Look, Lynn, you know what? Just to make everyone happy, you don't even have to ask us to clap, You just have to ask, so is everyone recording? And then everyone's like, yes. And then you'll say, good. And then you'll clap on your side. It'll be heard by everyone.
Yep. Because we all have Discord.
I'm recording Discord on mine.
Mm-hmm.
Unless someone is not recording Discord, then it's a problem.
Recording
Betul
Discord.
tak?
Okay.
Yeah, you clap only lah, easy lah.
Ya lor.
Oh yeah.
Why you want to open yourself up to all this
The
complication?
Wolf Esports only chat. You see what BP did? He screenshotted the latest skin for Apex and the Ion skin.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah,
can
saw
I
that, saw
copy
that.
your homework? Hey, but don't make it too obvious nah.
Honestly, it's just the colors.
Yeah.
It's not that much.
Have you
It's not
seen
that close.
the PUBG release now? The PUBG Mobile new update. Hello.
Since when do I pay attention to PUBG Mobile updates, dude?
Only me and Shadow because we need to do content for it. Ooh. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm not the principal person on the ground preparing the content, so.
It just looks ugly, the new update.
Then is that even content to put in?
That's why I didn't make it. It's supposed to be today, and I look at it again. Nah, it's not worth it. It's ugly. People hate it.
Screw that. Give me a fucking Diwali post.
Diwali post? Yeah, the copy is done.
Okay, you didn't respond when I mentioned Diwali.
Oh, I think I was focusing on the report. Report copy notes. Okay.
Alright, that's it for me. Good night.
Good night.
Right.
Right.
Just clap.
Fuck you. The fuck, man? Clap what lah, bro?
Clap because of movie. Yeah, are you the only one here?
Yeah, like
It's
come on,
because
man.
if I clap, it's going to be a millisecond different because it's going to be on another server. It's going to be lagging. That's why we need 2 or 3 claps from different person to have the exact timing. Oh my god!
See.
The reason why movie clap, they have the clapper because yeah, you can see the clock. But the clock is a millisecond. It will change. You say, okay, it's G. I cannot say much. Okay, fine.
Yeah, okay, surprisingly, the whole Wolf Esports team, our pro team, everyone is actually like committing. They want that contract.
Good luck.
But there is one map that they will switch players lah, cause Pogger cannot play that map.
Oh, Poggers.
Yeah, Pogger cannot play that map, Poggers, because he's not a Jet main. But in Ascent, we need Jet.
Oh man, I'm so happy I got the sticker. I bought a vinyl sticker for my PC.
Oh god,
It's like 30 bucks, 30 ringgits, yeah.
oh
Whatever.
god,
It's so small, but the detail is there, and I'm
oh
happy.
god, oh god,
Oh, my PC is going to be a weep now, man.
oh god, oh my god, not like this.
Oh. Hey, I'm going to order. Okay, my wife is already asleep. I'm going to order a poster. The poster itself is 40 ringgit.
Uh-huh.
Here it is. The delivery is going to be 60 ringgit because it's from
So
the US.
yeah, I know.
So
Because when you
if
said that, right, then I'm like, someone's ordering shit from overseas. Yeah, yay.
if you want any poster, at least shipping is going to be cheap.
Hmm.
Okay, because okay, let's go to the website together. Let me show you my screen. I don't want to go to bed yet because I'm window shopping. You can see my screen or not?
Yep. Why?
Okay, let's just try to look at some
Oh,
stuff.
they have a jet knife.
Yeah, they have a jet knife. This one is 250. Jet hat, jet sticker. See, even something like Among Us.
Oh, they have the oh, sheriff.
See, they have the prop 3D painted cosplay
What's this
3000
website called?
Etsy.
Etsy.com. Okay.
So if you want to buy something from here, Etsy is literally like mudah.buy, but orang yang buat. This is all fan made. This is
Mhm.
not official. This is fan made, and they sell it on Etsy. Dia macam kedai kecil letak barang, and you guys can buy anything you want lah from
Mhm.
this website. So if you want something here, so this is what I'm going to buy. 37 ringgit. So 37 ringgit. Shipping is hell. But the poster is so nice. So if you want, we can buy stuff together.
I'm thinking.
Figurines.
I mean, figurines. I don't need figurines.
I want
'cause
poster
it's like-
actually.
I don't even need a poster because I rarely stick posters on walls and shit.
So if you want anything from here, Valorant, cosplay, stickers, kitchen, keycap, poster. Okay, there you go. If you want to buy poster. Oh my god, look at this. What the hell?
The cute version of the trailer.
Dude,
That's
so
the trailer.
yeah, that's so cute. We can buy this for Murph. It's literally 80 bucks.
I mean, that is specifically for Murph, not me. And to be
Yeah.
honest, I'm just telling you, Jet is not my main.
I know.
I just play Jet because fucking Jet is the meta sometimes.
So look at it, One Punch Man. Even like the Gundam. At first I want to buy this Gundam. Okay, oh, this is good for support. Share vision.
Oh god.
Yeah. Next month. Next month. It's going to be next month. Already in.
Next month, I'm spending money for physical therapy.
Yeah, what happened to your arm? Actually, what?
No, it was not my. It's not about the arm. It's about. I don't know how to explain it, lah. Because I had a lot of injuries when I was a high schooler. I go play soccer. I play rugby.
Yep. I understand.
Yeah, I play soccer, rugby. I dance. So that's why my body is like a 50-year-old man now because I don't jaga back then.
You know, betul orang kata apa? Oh, kalau kau tak jaga pun sekarang nanti tua kau akan rasa sakit dia. And here you go.
Yeah, like no, don't even need to be tua. I'm 23 this year.
Oh god.
And I have these symptoms.
That means you're
Im-
old already.
Imagine if I'm 30.
At least it comes now, so you have the energy to fix it.
And it costs money.
Yeah, to fix it, it doesn't cost
Mm.
money for you to break it, which is what you're doing when you're young.
Actually, no. When I was young, I had these injuries, right? I just
Uh-huh.
put on some massage oil and then I just go with it. I never went to the doctor when I had injuries.
Oh my god, what the hell is this?
I don't know.
Dude. Oh, this is the the ecosystem thingy. It's 2,000 ringgit.
Oh fuck no, I'm not buying that. I'm not buying shit like this.
Right,
And just now I had a lovely neighbor who had a accident.
are they okay?
It's a grandma lah, 80 years. She broke her arm lah.
Man, that
Yeah,
sucks.
a bike terlanggar her, but luckily the biker didn't run. But
Okay.
she is really injured lah.
Oh,
But yeah, it was a friendly neighborhood punya auntie lah. Always goes to like the Chinese stall. My
okay.
grandmother always sees her, you know.
Oh, so that's
That,
why. Okay, okay.
so
That's why
that's why,
you're close to
yeah,
her.
yeah, like literally, legit right outside my house only the accident.
Ah, dah lah rumah kau, area rumah kau tu macam kat corner. Yeah,
Yeah,
technically kat corner lot pula. Corner motor lalu lah. So, yeah. Okay, I understand. Okay, aku rasa aku tidur dulu lah.
yep.
Yeah.
Go to sleep.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Okay. Okay guys, sorry aku tak tengok chat langsung. It's because aku tengah training tadi. Tomorrow pukul 8 is going to be the tournament itself. Aku tak tahu lah. Aku cuba dah enjoy je lah. Cuba kot. Penat lah. Penat. Aku serius penat. Aku tahu dah tak ada orang kat sini dah. So I'm just going to close the live stream. Thank you everyone for watching one more time. And I will see you guys in the next live stream. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum.
Like half of this isn't even true. Like half of the stuff in here is it's not even what happened. If this ends up destroying Twitch, I